summers and wave runners. Chains on my niggas like slave runners. Drug dealers anonymous. How many Madonnas can that monster fit? My brick talk is more than obvious, it's ominous. Garage is the phantom. Ghouls, ghosts, and goblins. Blonde mohawk, the collection. I'm Dennis Rodman. The money count is the only moment of silence. Cause hush money balances all this drugs and violence. Hat trick under my mattress. Date I stop steal has an asterisk after it. After all, I can make a call. I can baptize a brick as I wash away my sins like a Catholic. Who the fucking master this? America's nightmares and Flint. Children of a lesser God when your melanin's got a tint. And I can't even mention what I sent or what I spent. Cause my name in 18 wheelers is evidence. I put my booze in them cruise collection. Life's a bitch, A to Z on her shoe collection. Take your pick, paid in full like 86 G's on my body. The new Gucci has less monogram. God's got it. Let he without sin cast the first stone. So I built that all glass level first home. Shatter all of your misconceptions, hold all of the missing weapons. You thought I would miss my blessing, the ultimate misdirection.
Your husband was a drug dealer. For 14 years, he sold crack cocaine.
Federico Fellini in the flesh. Sergio Cicchini inside his mesh. Bitch, I've been bracking since the 80s. Google me, baby, you crazy. 89 in London pulling bins up. Type it in, Google's your friend, bruh. 14-year drug dealer and still counting. Who deserves the medal of freedom is my accountant. He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. IRS shoulda had the townhouses surrounded. Thanks to the lawyers, I marbled the foyer, I tore the floor up, yeah, that's for the koi fish. We been dining on oysters. I walk through the garage, it's like multiple choices. I told him pull a Royce up, I'm getting ghosts. I'm hearing noises, I think it's the boys, but I've been banging the Deutsch. We got storefronts, we got employee stubs. We've been opening studios and 40/40s up. The paper trail is gorgeous. Cases we bury some before a reasonable doubt drop. The jury hung. Bling bling. Every time I come around your city, bling bling. My tenure took me through Virginia. Ask Teddy Riley about me. Ask the federales about me. Tryna build a cell around me. Snatch my nigga Emery up. Try to get him to tell about me. He told 12, give me 12. He told him to go to hell about me. Drug dealers anonymous. Y'all think Uber's the future? Our cars been autonomous. Mules move the drums, take them to different spots. We just call the shots by simply moving our thumbs. I'm a course of miracles with this shit. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Therein lies the peace of God. I always knew I was a prophet, but I couldn't find a decent job. Life made me ambidextrous. Counting with my right, whipping white with my left wrist. Damn, Daniel. FBI keep bringing them all white vans through.
Let's go. Like stuff, hit the like stuff. I don't think y'all ready for this, man. I need these likes to go up. Don't come back. And we back cooking tonight, gang. Let's get to it, man. Hey, Norm Tone Bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, Norm Tone Bite, Ratchet TV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. So boom. Man. We gotta talk Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Look, tonight we getting back to the content. I told y'all we gonna, we getting back to what we do over here, man. We've been No distractions, man. No distractions. I tell y'all all the time, when the truth is ready to come out, the distractions come. As soon as you're ready to get some truth out there, and you start covering things like we've been covering over here. We've been covering things like Antarctica. We've been covering things like CERN. We've been covering things like the solar eclipse. We've been covering things like the Diddy case. We've been covering things like what was going on with Justin Bieber and Usher when they were younger. We've been covering things like, why did Oprah go out there in Maui and build underground tunnels and buy up all that land, you know what I'm saying, and did a whole land grab, and her and Dwayne Johnson and Jeff Bezos were out there scheming and scamming and scamming and scheming. And then you see all the ports out there with the little children, whoop-de-whoop, and you can see the whole port thing, how they did the same thing at Epstein Island, but they were doing the same thing allegedly out there in Maui. And we were covering things like this. We uncover all the truth over here on this channel. This is the truth seeking channel. If you want the truth, you come over here. But this is one of the most attacked platforms that exist on this platform. I'm saying, man, we are always under some type of attack over here. They just won't let us cover our content. They don't want the truth to come out. I keep telling y'all this. But as y'all see, I'm glad everything happened the way it did. I'm glad everybody over here got to look and witness everything in real time. We don't got to make nothing up over here. Ratchet Gang, that's the real Ratchet Gang. Y'all already know the truth. It's the outsiders and the naysayers over there in the corner that just be watching from the bushes and be hating on us. They always trying to make us look like we crazy, but y'all got to witness, and y'all are witnessing in real time what's going on around this platform. So I'm glad we having these conversations, and I'm glad we can double back now and get back to the content. I'm glad we could just double back and get back to the content, man. But before anything, salute to hold on, let me see. We had some salute to Linda Brewer for that 10-piece. I appreciate you. It doesn't cost a dime to touch that like button. And I think they be hating because they don't want to press that like button. It's like they don't want this going down the algorithm. Why y'all don't want the truth to come out? You over here watching for the truth, and then I give it to you and you don't even want to hit the like button. That's crazy, right? Salute to Jackie Martin, been a member for 6 months. Drop them flowers right now for Jackie Martin. Salute to Jackie Martin. Salute, salute, salute. And salute to you for that 50-piece McNugget. I appreciate you so much for that 50-piece. Yeah, that's how you start off a show with the 50-piece and then a 10 on top of that. Then you double back and get a 20-piece McNugget from God's son. Salute. Showtime gang. Let's get these likes up. My mods are telling y'all, man, smash the like button. Where we at on the likes? Let me look. We at 230. Let's get to 300. We ain't gonna be greedy, but we want we want at least 300 likes right now, man. Come on, let's get 60 likes real quick, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Let's get these likes up, man. I don't know what's going on. It's like y'all didn't realize Big Ratchet was gonna pop out tonight, but we gonna talk tonight about Corey Gamble. We're gonna chop it up about P. Diddy. We're gonna talk a little bit about Usher. We're going to talk a little bit about Justin Bieber. We're going to talk a little bit about Kris Jenner, the Kardashians. What is going to Jenners? What is going on in all these situations? Kanye West. And who the heck? Remember last time we were talking about this, I told y'all, did y'all want to do a deep dive on Corey Gamble? Everybody said they wanted that Corey Gamble story. And for my Patreon people, trust me, I got something big coming for Patreon. Y'all are, let me just get this out because I know a lot of people on Patreon like, what's going on with the Patreon? The Patreon guys, you know what's been going on over here. And I just want to thank y'all for helping me, you know what I'm saying, along the way to get, you know what I'm saying, to keep focused on what we've been doing. So what we've been doing over here is changing the game. Y'all already know what's going on over here. We getting back on the Patreon. We back to working like we normally do. No more distractions. We back to working. So Patreon, we coming. Salute to T-Bone for being a member for 22 months. I appreciate you, T-Bone. Salute, salute, salute. Get them flowers up for T-Bone. Salute to Dainty and Kris. Thank you, beautiful, for that 20-piece McNugget. I appreciate you. Get the likes up, man. Listen to Dainty and Kris. Salute, salute, salute. And salute to Cherry Amore for that 20-piece McNugget. Thank you so much, Cherry Amore. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Hey, they over here showing out. They are over here showing out tonight. I think y'all missed the content. Okay. Are we at, see, we need 20 likes. See, they still tripping, y'all. I asked for 300 likes. We need 20 likes, man. Come on, y'all. I'm ready to get this show started. We got to talk about Corey Gamble. Who the hell is he? Remember, Kanye was exposing him as working for the CIA, allegedly, and everything I say is alleged. And it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. Salute to Christian Cooley for being a member for 8 months. Get them flowers up for Christian Cooley. Salute, King. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Salute. All right. So, Corey Mother effing Gamble. We got to talk about him tonight, man. Are y'all ready to get this show started? Are y'all ready to find out who Corey Gamble is? Are y'all ready to get into this deep dive of Corey Gamble? Are y'all ready to get into this deep dive of Corey Gamble? Get the likes up if so, but we finna get this show started right about now, gang. Hold on, let me see. I got this ready. Let's get into a little bit of who Corey Gamble is, man. We just gonna be all over the place tonight, covering Corey Gamble, covering these Kardashians. Before we even get started, what's the first thing you notice? I know the bros gonna be like, hold up, thug. Slow down real quick, thug. Hold on. Before we even get started on this, y'all? Fair use goes into effect, but we got a lot to talk about tonight, man. I'm gonna be real, man. We got a lot to talk about. I've been doing a lot of research on this all day, and it's just been a lot of loose. Somebody said $40. $40. Squeeze my tiny ass up into this and upstage these bitches. How I look? Cute. Looking ass. I don't know, man. Something loose over here, man. And it might be Corey. Something is loose over here, and it just might be Corey. I don't know, man. What y'all think, man? Somebody said Miss Peach. They said, hold on, Corey a little sassy. They said he wants some milk. I don't know, man. Corey over here, he like, honey, bitch, grab my Birkin. Like, hold on. I don't know, fam. I don't know. Hold on.
Okay, I've collected my thoughts. I've done a lot of research, and we have to talk about Corey Gamble. Corey Gamble is surrounded by so much controversy and mystery.
Did y'all know that he was tied into the Kim Porter situation? Tell me in the chat, did y'all know that he was tied into the Kim Porter situation? We're gonna get into all that tonight. I know we got a lot of Kim Porter supporters over here because we've been doing this Diddy story, and it's a lot of people who've been interested in the Kim Porter story, and we keep getting back to Kim Porter, and something tells me somehow, some way, that case is going to get reopened. Let's continue.
I think we should go back to the very beginning, because truly, who is Corey Gamble and how did he become so closely associated with figures such as Jeff Bezos, the Kardashian Empire, Rock Nation, and of course, P. Diddy?
I just named that name, Jeff Bezos. I just told y'all what's really going on out here in Holly weird, allegedly. But you see the Kardashians, they are some of the alleged that those are like the head witches or some of the head witches in the entertainment industry, allegedly. You got Rock Nation, you got Jay-Z and Beyonce that she's one of the head witches, allegedly. You got Justin Bieber, he comes from under that Epstein hip-hop industry side of the industry, allegedly. You got Diddy, who doing them boys in, allegedly, whenever they get to the industry, and he's one of the puppets in the industry that's being controlled by the puppet masters. Then you got Corey Gamble, so it's like, what side of the fence is he on? Is he like a handler? Is Corey Gamble like a handler? So I don't know, man. It's starting to get real loose. Salute to Leash for gifting those 5 memberships. Brandy got a membership. K Diwali got a membership. Commentary Comedy got a membership. Bobby Digital got a membership, and India Perkins got a membership. Salute to all y'all. Let's get back to this.
As always, let's go back to the very beginning. Corey Gamble was born on November 10th of 1980 in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is where he would grow up and spend the majority of his childhood and early adulthood as well. Corey attended Westlake High School in Atlanta, where he would nickname himself Mr. Dependable, and he was the captain of his football team. Corey found himself often being praised by school faculty and staff for being able to manage a rigorous schedule, being the captain of the football team, while also managing to keep good grades in school. After graduating from high school in 1999, Corey attended Morehouse College, where he pursued and received his business degree.
So this dude just been all over the damn place. This dude just been all over the damn place. Let's continue, man. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up.
After graduating from college, Corey Gamble would date Cherie Buchanan, who is the ex-wife of Atlanta Falcons player Ray Buchanan. Cherie Buchanan also appeared on the reality TV show Atlanta Exes, as well as The Amazing Race. Corey and Cherie dated from about 2007 to 2010, and according to Cherie, things ended very violently and dangerously as she had to take out a restraining order against Corey Gamble for stalking her after she broke things off with Corey. And there is court documentation to prove that in 2010, a restraining order was granted against Corey Gamble to protect Cherie Buchanan. Something I found very interesting about this dynamic, this relationship, was that similar to his current relationship with Kris Jenner, is that Cherie is about 10 years older than Corey Gamble. And as we know now, Corey Gamble is in a long-term relationship with Kris Jenner.
And there goes Kris Jenner. You know, she allegedly pimped them daughters to the industry. We know she was the mastermind behind the Ray J and Kim Kardashian tapes, plural. She was the mastermind behind the whole every relationship all of her daughters have gotten into. Allegedly, she's orchestrated everything in the NBA, in the hip hop industry, the NFL. This lady goes to the top dogs and sell them, you know what I'm saying? She sell them off. Hey, we need this to happen. We need this to happen. She needs to date him. We need her in the spotlight. This girl is the puppet master behind the whole Kardashian Jenner empire.
Who is 25 years older than him, so he must have a thing for older women, I guess. One thing that I do want to mention before we continue on our confirmed factual timeline is a tip that I received that definitely falls into the realm of speculation, but I found it very interesting and wanted to share with you guys under the pretenses that this is just speculation. I have received numerous tips that all are very, very similar. And these tips came from individuals who have claimed to be familiar or know Corey Gamble from when he still lived and worked in Atlanta. Corey was once a performer in the adult film industry. Multiple people came to me sharing this information and that they had seen him.
Says Corey Gamble used to do corn in Atlanta. So I guess he used to film movies. I guess he did corn in Atlanta. It's that's how he came up, and he was hanging with people in music. I can give you a little more background info. I just can't have my name shared. LOL, my blank was writing in Atlanta for Ti something around, it says something around 2007 through 2009, and they were hanging out around these corn sets. So Ti and Corey Gamble were at the corn sets together. What the hell? And that is how he met Corey Gamble. He did a few films, but everything has been hidden. So wait. Ti was out there hanging out with this dude, man. Well, we all know Ti and Tiny are freaks. We know that. We know they freaky as hell. So we can kind of say this is confirmed because we already know how they get down. Allegedly, they out there loose. They out there essaying and everything. Allegedly, that. So the fact that Ti was watching this man do corn, I'm not shocked. Allegedly, I'm not shocked though.
Him while they were working on certain sets, and obviously I am not going to share their identity for their own protection. I have no idea the genre that he may have been working in, and
I think we all can guess if Ti was right there watching him. Let's be logical.
as much as I love information, that is not a rabbit hole that I want to go down. Again, this is just alleged. I do want to get back to our more factual, provable timeline, but I did want to mention that simply because so many people messaged me saying this exact same sentiment. I'm not willing to do the research to confirm whether or not that speculation checks out or not. It was towards the mid to late 2010s when Corey stopped really splitting his time between Atlanta and California and was really starting to make moves in California, Los Angeles. Let's talk about some of Corey's friendships and connections that have ultimately led him to being somewhat of a patriarchal figure in the Kardashian empire.
So this dude, he allegedly is tied into everybody in the industry. We need 30 likes, y'all, to get to 400. Can we get to 400 likes? Y'all are being real loose on the likes. We need 30 likes to get to 400, y'all. Come on, man. Let's get to it. I need these likes to go up tonight. I don't know if y'all asleep. I don't know what it is. I don't know how hard it is to smash one button. It's free. You don't got to do nothing but literally look at your phone, press the X button on the live chat, click the thumbs up button, and just come back to the video. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. You can do that easily in 2 seconds. Let's go.
One of the more notable and important friendships we'll mention in this series is Corey Gamble's friendship with P. Diddy. Now, I cannot confirm the origins of how P. Diddy and Corey Gamble became such close friends. Upon further investigation, I did discover that Farnsworth Bentley, who worked as P. Diddy's butler, his personal valet, really his personal assistant, for a number of years, was enrolled in Morehouse College at the same time that Corey Gamble was enrolled in Morehouse College. I wonder if that connection at Morehouse eventually led to Corey Gamble meeting P. Diddy through Farnsworth Bentley, but obviously we can't confirm this. This is just speculation. Corey Gamble has been close with P. Diddy publicly since at least the mid-2000s to the late 2000s. Dozens of photographs on the internet of Corey Gamble with P. Diddy and his young children that were taken years and years ago.
So I mean, it's safe to say him and Diddy are really, really close. I don't want to say friends because I don't know what the hell they got going on, but allegedly they are very, very close.
Corey has stated on multiple occasions that he helped raise P. Diddy's children and had a brother-sister-like friendship with Kim Porter, P. Diddy's now deceased ex.
But we also allegedly know that Kim Porter and Diddy were swingers. Because remember, they were swinging, and then remember, Tupac used to hit Kim Porter. But allegedly, Diddy wanted something more with Tupac. I'm not making this up, y'all. This is industry talk, and you know we be knowing a lot of stuff over here. I'm just telling y'all what the industry was saying back then. Tupac and Diddy were close at some point. Close enough to know that probably with each other, they probably knew each other, what I'm saying, physically. I don't know, but I'm just saying Kim Porter and Tupac had a thing going on. Tupac and Kim Porter also used to do things without Diddy, and Diddy found out about it, and he got jealous because he liked Tupac. I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. Diddy wanted Tupac, allegedly.
Talked about in earlier videos, Corey Gamble was even on the scene when coroners arrived to retrieve Kim Porter's lifeless body out of her home. It really does seem like Corey Gamble has more than just a friendship with P. Diddy and his family. It definitely seems to be more of a familial bond. I also found photos of Corey Gamble with Ludacris, Shaq, and Michael Jordan that go all the way back to 2001, and it seems that they had a very close friendship and would often be traveling on private jets together. I could not confirm the origins of these friendships, how they connected, but obviously there are so many places that they could have connected. In 2001, Corey Gamble had just recently graduated from high school, so it's very interesting to see how many influential connections he made at a very, very young age somehow. Before the age of 21, he was on private jets with some of the biggest rappers and athletes. Go to part 2.
Man. Salute to Becca Day. Becca Day, man. We're going to be covering some of this deep dive today, man. I'm going to be honest with y'all. That's just the first part of it. And it gets loose all throughout this damn story tonight. We're going to get to Diddy. We're going to get to all these alleged facts. But we got to talk, man. Ludacris, Shaq, Michael Jordan, P. Diddy. Jeff Bezos, the connections go on and 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 on, man. It just doesn't stop with this dude. He know everybody. Who the hell is Corey Gamble?
Two, like we just discussed, Corey Gamble has had a lot of close friendships with very influential rappers and athletes, one of those athletes being Michael Jordan. Corey Gamble's Instagram feed is full of him taking pictures of Michael Jordan, watching him on the sidelines while he played basketball. Corey would often travel with Michael Jordan's entourage on Michael Jordan's private plane. One notable friendship that Corey Gamble has that ties back to Ashton Kutcher, who is really close friends and business associates with P. Diddy.
And you got to remember, Ashton Kutcher also was trying to expose some stuff, and he almost lost his life. I don't know if y'all was up on that story. Ashton Kutcher and Diddy kind of fell out. You ain't heard. They say Ashton Kutcher is one of the key pieces to taking Diddy down. But just like Jamie Foxx almost lost his life, and so did Ashton Kutcher. I don't make this stuff up. You can do your research. Ashton Kutcher was about to expose Diddy just like Jamie Foxx was, and they both damn near lost their life, allegedly.
Is Corey Gamble's friendship with producer Rob Wise. If that name sounds familiar, Rob Wise is the man who produced Ashton Kutcher's television show Punk'd, which we have talked about, and it was a very problematic show within itself. Another friendship or connection that Corey made before becoming intertwined in his Kardashian era is Scooter Braun. Him and Scooter Braun connected around 2011, and his friendship and work partnership with Scooter Braun really helped propel Corey's career in the music industry. Before Corey stepped into the role of co-manager of Justin Bieber alongside Scooter Braun, Corey Gamble worked closely with the artist Scotty McCreery.
What's your name? Scott McCreery. Scotty. Scott. Sir.
How are you? How old are you, Scott?
16 years old.
In early May of 2012, Corey Gamble posted a screenshot on his social media of the Billboard Top 200 list that showed Scotty McCreery's album, Clear as Day, listed as #1. Corey captioned this photo as, "It feels good to own a piece of a #1 record and album."
So, see, now, this is where it starts to get a little, just a little bit sketchy. See, how the hell is Corey Gamble getting a #1? Like, it's good to get a piece of this #1 album. Man, this dude has lost his damn mind. How the hell is he on the Billboard #1? Come on, dog. Now y'all can kind of see where this story is going and who Corey Gamble is.
Quietly. So somehow Corey Gamble was financially invested into Scotty McCreery the same way he was financially invested into Justin Bieber.
See, there you go. He invests into these boys. He pays these dudes money. He gets a part of the whoop-de-whoop. Salute to India Perkins for that 5-piece. I appreciate you, India. Salute to you. Salute. So he invests into these artists. So I think y'all know what I mean by invest. You can say it in the chat, but I think everybody in here knows what I mean by invest.
But we do know that Corey Gamble was not ever listed as a manager for Scotty McCreery, so I'm not sure to what extent Corey owned or owns Scotty McCreery's album. Late May, Corey Gamble posted a screenshot of Justin Bieber's album Believe onto his social media and captioned it, "After reading all of the reviews, I may be responsible for another #1 album."
Say, come on, dog. This dude don't got nothing to do with the music industry, but he keep getting #1 albums. How the hell is Corey Gamble getting #1 albums, man? Y'all better wake up to I don't know, man. I may just be responsible for another one, y'all. Come on, man. Could y'all imagine me just being all of a sudden just having #1 albums on the Billboard? Y'all can be looking around, Ratchet, what the hell you got going on over there? What you mean you responsible for another number? Come on. Yeah. Ashton sold your soul, man.
We know Justin Bieber's album Believe, soon after it was released, would go #1 and spend a decent amount of time near the top of the charts. Again, I'm not really sure to what capacity Corey Gamble is financially invested into Justin Bieber's music, but neither here nor there.
Somebody said he's selling ass, and I think he's buying it at this point. See, look, he purchasing it. Remember, Diddy was renting them too. I got him for 48 hours. Remember, Diddy said, I got Justin for 48 hours. I don't got custody of him like I did Usher. I don't got legal guardianship of him like I did Usher, but He mine for 48 hours.
Before becoming intertwined with Justin Bieber, Corey Gamble seems to have made a really good impression on Justin Bieber's girlfriend at the time, Selena Gomez. In 2011, Selena Gomez tweeted out to her fans, all encouraging them to go follow Corey Gamble. Because of Corey's connection to Scooter Braun, who
You could just look at that picture and tell.
was also Ariana Grande's former manager, Corey would often work closely with the pop princess. Many have even speculated that the reason Kris Jenner landed a role in Ariana Grande's Thank You Next music video was because of Corey's connection to Scooter Braun and Ariana Grande. In 2014, Corey Gamble was officially designated as Justin Bieber's tour manager.
See, this dude, who is he? This dude is now a tour manager. He has no musical talent. We don't know where he came from. And all of a sudden, he's just right there next to every single celebrity, getting #1 records, #1 albums, going on tour. For what? How the hell did you become a tour manager? I mean, where can we just do this at? Can we just go sign up and apply and be like, hey, fam, I just want to go on tour. You know what I'm saying? I want to manage the tour. Fuck it. Come on, Ratchet. Let's go. What the hell? I don't get it.
And I think it is interesting that Justin Bieber was really, really struggling with substances and spirits whenever he was working closely with Corey Gamble.
Why do you think so? Because he was probably on that damn Tussie, that pink whoop-de-whoop. The same stuff Young Miami be passing out. I'm gonna be real. The same stuff Young Miami be passing out is allegedly the same stuff that Justin Bieber was on. Allegedly.
Certainly, it could have been a coincidence, but it was very odd to see Justin Bieber struggling so much while he was closely managed by specifically Corey Gamble. Go to part 3.
Man. What the hell, Ratchet Gang? So now we are into the part of the story where Corey Gamble is now on tour with Justin Bieber. He now has #1 records. The man is just loose. The man is just loose. This is Corey Gamble, y'all. We are into the Corey Gamble part of this story. Now we just trying to do a deep dive and figure out who Corey Gamble is tonight, man. We just don't know. We was asking these questions last time I did a live about Diddy, and Corey Gamble came up, and I told y'all I wanted to get some more information on him. I really want to figure out who this Corey Gamble person was. So we gonna find out who he is tonight, gang. I need y'all to get these likes up, though. That's the first thing I need y'all to do is smash these likes. Let's go.
Part 3, Corey Gamble has also had a long-standing friendship with Ellen DeGeneres, former television TV show host, and her wife, Portia. Even after Ellen DeGeneres' many, many scandals, Corey Gamble still remains very close friends with Ellen and Portia. While Corey Gamble was working closely with Scooter Braun hand in hand.
And let me stop it right there. The dude was with Ellen, y'all. And we all know where she came from. We all know what she tied into. Remember, we got into the Ellen story when we covered Twitch. I don't forget nothing, y'all. We've covered all this over here. So if he's connected to Ellen, that means he's connected to who? I'm gonna say that again. If he is connected to Ellen, that means he is connected to who? I'll wait for it. We're not getting into this story again until we get on the same page. And we need 18 likes to get to 500. Come on, y'all. Let's get to 500 likes. Get the likes up, y'all. We right there at 500. Let's go. Who does that mean? Somebody said Harvey. Somebody said no. Somebody said Twitch. No, not Twitch. There you go, Kay. There you go, Kay. And there you go, Lisa, Oprah, and Epstein. If he is connected with them, he is connected to Epstein. Because we all know Ellen came from Epstein. We all know that. Let's keep going, y'all.
With many young pop stars, Corey would often post himself traveling on luxurious private jets. In quite a few photographs, private jets that Corey is traveling on look a lot like P. Diddy's private jet.
So there you go. The man is traveling on the private jet with Diddy. Now, let's be honest with each other. How do you get invited to a Diddy private jet? How do you get invited to Diddy's private jet? Somebody in the chat, let me know.
which certainly would not be a surprise knowing that they go back so many years. But Corey Gamble's connection to P. Diddy, along with his close proximity to many young pop stars, is sinister to say the least. Now, this next connection and friendship is very, very strange. Not only is Corey Gamble connected to very influential figures in the celebrity realm, he is also well connected to influential figures who work behind the scenes. Corey has said that he's close friends with a Russian-Canadian billionaire named Alex Schneider. Not only is Alex Schneider a major investor in a myriad of different businesses in real estate, he is also the owner of the Grand Prix, which he purchased from Eddie Jordan in 2005. And
What the hell, man? This dude know everybody. Look, bro, this dude knows the whole world. How the hell you connected to all this? How you got this much access, man? You could just go on tour with any artist, get on anybody private jet. You kicking it with people who own the Grand Prix. That's just your homeboy, you know. Hey, this is my billionaire partner right here. You know what I'm saying? I got a #1 album. I got a couple #1s on Billboard right now. I'm doing good. Like, nigga, who are you?
renamed it to Midland F1 Racing. Corey Gamble has said that Alex Schneider is one of the coolest guys that he knows. I was absolutely fascinated while I was doing research into Alex Schneider, as Alex Schneider was a major investor and partner alongside Trump in the creation of the Trump International Hotel and Tower in Toronto. Alex Schneider and this disgraced former president have a lot of real estate partnerships that still stand firm to this day. Not only this, but Alex Schneider was actually named as a key link in financial collusion between Trump and the Russian government in a 2017 investigation.
Man. How in the heck did this dude get connected in with all these people? You got to know Corey Gamble is not your average person. And the fact that we did a recap on his life and still don't know nothing about him. I don't think nobody in this room can pinpoint. We don't where he just got his fame from. We don't know. He just went to college and just all of a sudden ended up in the industry. He just fell into the right laps. All pun intended. I mean, no pun intended. But yeah, he landed in some laps. He landed in somebody's lap.
It's not a conspiracy theory. This is public record. I think we all know that this connection goes a lot deeper, but I think I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to get back to the tea. Corey Gamble has also had a long-standing friendship with the father of Miley Cyrus and country musician Billy Ray Cyrus. Their friendship dates all the way back to when Billy Ray Cyrus still had his infamous mullet. Corey Gamble and Billy Ray Cyrus's friendship goes all the way back to long before he met Kris Jenner, but it spanned all the way to his relationship with Kris Jenner. And before Billy Ray Cyrus and Tish Cyrus divorced, Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble would often go on double dates with the celebrity couple. Another very well-known couple that Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble would double date with, Babyface and his wife, Nicole.
Now he out there kicking it with Babyface in his older days. You know what's going on here. We know what's going on.
If you're not aware of who Babyface is, he is a very influential singer, songwriter, and producer in the industry, and he has been since the late 80s. Babyface is also a very, very close associate of P. Diddy. Just last year,
because Babyface was at them freak-offs. Babyface and his wife allegedly was at them freak-offs. Man, come on, dog. They all getting down. It don't matter. They still old, still getting down, man. It ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed.
Here, P. Diddy and Babyface wrote and produced the song Kim Porter, which was basically Diddy's ode and tribute to his late ex who passed.
So Diddy and Babyface wrote the Kim Porter tribute. You can't make this stuff up.
Speaking of dating, let's talk about how Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble even met in the first place. According to the couple, the two of them met on a yacht while celebrating a 40th birthday for a fashion designer that was hosted by Kanye West in Ibiza. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I do not believe that these two are in a real relationship. And a lot of my opinion really stems from simply their body language. When we see Corey and Kris out in public, it really looks like he's her security.
What do y'all think? Do y'all believe Corey and Kris Jenner's relationship is real? Let me know in the chat. Do you feel like Corey and Kris Jenner's relationship real? I'm gonna ask y'all in a poll. Is Corey and Kris Jenner's relationship real? Is Corey and Kris Jenner's relationship real? I want to know in the chat. I'm gonna do a poll right now. Let me know out there. I want y'all to vote yes or no on that poll. Is Corey and Kris Jenner's relationship real? Let me know in the chat, because some people say he looks like security. Some people say he's her handler. I don't know, man. But what we can go back and see is this man he ain't just a boyfriend. He's connected into everything, any and everything.
Corey's been given a fairly warm welcome into the Jenner household by the girls and the women of the family, but at least two of the men of the Jenner clan have loudly vocalized that they are uncomfortable with Corey. Go to part 4.
So the family is allegedly uncomfortable. I would be uncomfortable with this crazy ass man too. I'd be like, who the hell are you, dog? You know everybody and everything. I'd be kind of scared to have that motherfucker around me. I'm be real with y'all, man. Allegedly. But man, I don't know, man. We getting into this Corey Gamble story, and as you see, like I told y'all, it is loose, it is alleged, and it's a lot going on. But let's get to part 4. Like, who is Corey Gamble? And y'all gonna see this picture right here, and I just want y'all to tell me, like, what is it the body language give you about Corey? What does the body language give you about Corey? Let me know. Somebody in the chat tell me, what does the body language give you of Corey? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But we do know he come from Diddy. That we do know. We know he comes from Diddy. So let's continue.
Part 4. Kanye West has accused Corey Gamble of being a part of the CIA or being a Fed in some sort of capacity.
Somebody said auntie. I see zesty, femme, sneaky, zesty as hell. Damn. A lot of people saying, look, man, it's just giving very power bottomish.
Kanye has said
allegedly
multiple times that Corey Gamble is not to be trusted.
Corey is a plant. Corey was, Puff Daddy, Nanny, Manny.
Whoa. He said he was P. Diddy's Manny. I've never heard of a Manny. So he was Diddy's nanny. Or according to Kanye, but I mean, do y'all believe Kanye? So allegedly, Corey Gamble was Diddy's nanny or Manny. Let's continue.
You get what I'm saying? Then he was with Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber got in trouble.
Scott Disick is another figure who has vocalized his concern about Corey's mysterious past and how quickly Corey and Kris jumped into a very serious relationship. Scott and Corey have also gone head to head in the past when Corey shamelessly threatened to physically discipline Scott's daughter Penelope at a family dinner.
Her ass, and I'll explain to y'all later.
What?
I would whip her ass.
You would what?
You know I gotta pause this because it's their show and stuff, but come on, gang. What is going on with Corey?
Penelope's, if she scratched you?
I would give her a spanking for sure.
My daughter?
So he told him he would whoop his daughter's ass. Corey told, fam, could you imagine sitting across the table from a man and he telling, yeah, your daughter, yeah, I would. Oh, yes, I would whoop her. Yes. He said, my daughter. Yes. Could you imagine sitting across the table from a man just telling you that? All my bros in the room. Could you imagine? Come on, man.
What are you talking about?
Scratch me
You
in my
what
face.
my daughter's.
And he's standing. I'm standing on there, and she just chilling, fixing her shoe.
If she touched you?
No, scratch me.
Well, if she scratched, I mean, she needs what, girl? Oh, child, you cannot make. And he just sitting there, my child, man. I would have been, boy, say.
My daughter.
Why not?
If she scratched you,
Why
a
not?
little 6-year-old girl.
Man.
What are you talking about?
That's the problem.
Stop it.
Scott reacted like any parent would in this situation. I think this interaction was very worrisome to a lot of fans, especially this generation, as we unpack and educate ourselves on the harm that comes along with physical discipline. Just a couple years after Corey Gamble began his relationship with Kris Jenner, we had a new president elected in 2016. After that president was elected, Kanye West and Corey Gamble personally flew out to New York City to congratulate Donald Trump personally.
So I'm telling y'all, bro, this dude is connected to everybody. We need 20 likes to get to 600, y'all. Can we get 20 likes? I need 20 people to hit that like button for me right now. Can 20 of y'all hit that like button? Come on, y'all. Let's get these likes up. So he went out there to personally go out there and congratulate Trump with Kanye. And look how he's looking back there. Sneaky as hell.
Now, this is the second time we have seen Corey Gamble in very close proximity to important government officials or affiliates of government officials. And unfortunately for Corey, it doesn't appear that he's going to be beating the Fed, CIA allegations anytime soon. Right now, we are all patiently or impatiently waiting to see if Corey Gamble will be named in any kind of capacity having some form of involvement in the current P. Diddy lawsuit that's going on. As we know, Corey Gamble was connected to P. Diddy through almost every controversy that P. Diddy went through. Some people believe that Corey Gamble is the Olivia Pope of Calabasas and a fixer and a protector of the Kardashians.
So they saying he a fixer and a protector. What are you fixing, bro? What are you fixing? Allegedly, he makes a lot of problems go away. Allegedly, if you want some things to just go away, you got a problem in the industry or just a problem in general, and you connected to him, he can just make those problems go away with no problems. If you understand what I'm trying to tell y'all.
While others believe he may just be an opportunist. At this point, I would say this is still a lot of very surface level information, and I think there's a lot more to find out. So we're going to stay on top of this, and I want to know what you guys are thinking in the comments. I want to know if any of this information surprised you. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Man. Corey Gamble, y'all. Corey Gamble. The man, well, I guess he's just a jack of all trades in the industry. The dude can do it all. There is nothing that Corey Gamble can't do. He is connected to any and everything. The man got. Let's continue. Let's get to Kanye West, y'all. Let's get to Kanye West now. Let's get to Kanye West. Man. Get the likes up, y'all.
Yes, Corey CIA. Like, he didn't even have to say it. I know it. CIA.
Not only was Corey Gamble extremely close to Kim Porter and Diddy, he was there. He was there when the coroners arrived to Kim Porter's house.
I told y'all he was right there. Him, remember Kimora Simmons? Kimora Simmons was there. Corey Gamble was there. He was right there when the coroners arrived.
After 911 was called. Am I crazy? That's Corey Gamble, 100%. Not in the blue, the one right behind him.
Kanye posted a picture of Corey Gamble, Kris Jenner's longtime boyfriend. The caption reads, "God has a plan to remove the godless. Corey needed to never be here anyway."
Have you noticed how every 6 months or so, Kanye West ends up being right about something? Well, this time, we're shining a spotlight on how Kanye was way ahead of the curve when he exposed Kris Jenner's boyfriend, Corey Gamble.
And remember, Kanye said the man was working with them people. That's what Kanye said. I mean, I don't know if y'all believe Kanye, but Kanye definitely said this man was working with them people.
And his ties to Diddy, long before all these Diddy allegations hit the headlines. You really want to stick around for this one because it turns out Corey might be one of those celebrity handlers with ties to government agencies, which would also explain his ties to Diddy. After all, Kanye called out Diddy's connection to the feds long before folks even understood what he was talking about.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't give because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talk is because you did a deal, you fed.
Remember, Kanye was calling these people feds. And then remember, Meek Mill, look what we found out about him. Diddy, look what we found out about him. He was talking about Boosie. Look at Boosie. Like, all these people allegedly working. Hell, Boosie just got caught up with a strap. You know what I'm saying? He should be going away for a while. What's going on with that?
You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my coat up.
Man. Man, let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. Like I said, we're going to get deep into this industry talk tonight, man. We got to talk about this industry and what is going on in the industry. Let's get to part 2 of that story, man. Let us get to part 2 of that story. Told you we're going to talk about everybody tonight.
So it turns out that Diddy and Corey's relationship runs deeper than just being acquaintances. Not only was Corey the first one on the scene when Diddy's ex Kim Porter suddenly passed, but there has it that Diddy may have also used Corey as a means to reach Justin Bieber.
And there go Justin. And there go your boy Justin right there. He just be getting passed around. Did y'all see when Jaden Smith came behind him? And I mean, I'm gonna be real. You girls, you know how you chilling somewhere and your boyfriend walk up behind you and like hug you from behind and kind of surprise you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just out somewhere and maybe you meeting your boyfriend there or something, or fellas, you know how you see your girl and you just walk up to her right away and just, you know what I'm saying, meet to cheeks. You know what I'm saying? You get right up to her, meet to cheeks. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You walk right behind your girlfriend, meet to cheeks. You already know what I'm talking about. This is exactly how Jaden Smith walked up on Justin Bieber. Then they kissed. He kissed him. I was like, hold on, fam. What? It was at Coachella. I ain't making it up, man. Y'all could look it up, bro. I'm not making it up. The man walked right up behind him like he was his girlfriend, and shit, they embraced. That's all I could say. That they embraced each other after that. It was very weird. They say meet the cheeks. Hey, meet the cheeks. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's get to it.
But Kanye West is the only person who's been shouting from the rooftops about how sketchy Corey is. For years now, Kanye has been dropping hints left and right, expressing his concerns about Corey's character and the potential risks he poses. In fact, Kanye went as far as banning Corey from being around his children. Now, if that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. So what exactly is Kanye trying to tell us about Corey, and how are Corey and Kris Jenner connected to Diddy? Well, buckle up because we're about to break it all down.
I have a feeling this man, Corey Gamble, is going to be part of the industry fallout that is happening right now. Corey Gamble was so close with Kim Porter, so close to the point that he has said that he helped raise P. Diddy's children.
So Kris Jenner's boyfriend Corey Gamble is back in the spotlight over his apparent ties with Diddy, and some seriously bizarre details are starting to surface about Corey's shady past.
Yeah, his past is very shady because no one can understand. Even after you do a whole documentary on him, you still don't understand who he is or how he got to the point he's at. I'm serious. You can do whatever research you want on a man, but you still can't figure out how the hell he got to the point he's at today.
Now, this man has been romantically linked to Kris Jenner for what feels like forever, and yet no one knows where he came from and what he was up to before he became Kris's boy toy. What's also crazy is that Corey seems to be connected to literally everyone in Hollywood. I mean, this man is regularly seen rubbing elbows with the likes of Diddy, Ellen DeGeneres, Jay-Z, and Beyonce, and even Prince Harry.
And even Prince Harry. And wasn't Prince Harry just coming up in the Diddy, man? Come on, man. All these people are intertwined, man. I don't make this stuff up, man. All these people are allegedly connected. Every single one of them, man. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. You just can't make it up. All right, hold on. All right, let's see. This one kind of low, but you'll get it. This one kind of low, but you'll still get it, y'all. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up.
How am I just now finding out that not only was Corey Gamble extremely close to Kim Porter and Diddy, he was there. He was there when the coroners arrived.
So they're saying he was right there when the coroners arrived. When the coroners arrived on the scene, I just told y'all, Corey Gamble was so close with Diddy that by the time the coroners got there, Corey Gamble was standing right there. How did Corey Gamble, and you already know who he's connected to. So why do you think that crime scene got fixed? Remember, I just told y'all he is a fixer. Corey Gamble is a fixer. So if he was there when the coroners got there, and they say that was not what whoopty whoopty whoop, you know what I'm saying? That's not really what happened. What really happened was they said it was something else besides what came out in the coroner's report. Do your research. So he fixed this. Remember, and then they used TD Jakes to run a play. Remember that. I'm not making this up. This is facts. So you can go look it up. Diddy, it's in paperwork. So I'm not making it up. It's in paperwork. Diddy used TD Jakes to help create a diversion. Meanwhile, the fixer went in there and fixed this.
To Kim Porter's house after 911 was called. Am I crazy? That's Corey Gamble, 100%. Not in the blue, the one right behind him. Like, I don't even have a theory.
So Corey Gamble is right there. Corey Gamble right there in the mix when the coroners get there. How did Corey Gamble get there, bro? How did he know to go over there?
I'm just confused. And we're going to talk about this in the deep dive, but Kim Porter, when she passed away, there was obviously discrepancies in police reports versus coroner reports.
Remember, the police report said one thing, the coroner's report read another thing. And why do you think that? The police had already whoop-de-whoop, and they knew what the fuck happened. The coroners said a whole different thing, but they got pressed by the right people. This couldn't come out of what really went down, allegedly.
Another thing we know for a fact is P. Diddy had her entire home wired with audio listening devices and video cameras.
Again, P. Diddy had her house wire to wire. He knew everything that she was going to do. He knew where that book was at. He knew where all the documents was at. He knew where the audio recordings was at. He knew where the video, because he heard her talking on the phone. He had her phones tapped. He had her phone, her house wired. He had her bugged. Her car was bugged. This dude, Diddy, was stalking Kim Porter.
Was
allegedly
her passing caught on camera? Does Diddy have footage of Kim Porter passing away? I have always wondered that. I also found Corey's old
Do y'all think Diddy has her death on camera?
Twitter account, and it didn't give me a lot of really anything other than a few cringy photos. Exhibit A.
Man. So right there, I just want to ask y'all, do y'all think it's far-fetched to say that Corey Gamble went in there and cleaned up Kim Porter's crime scene? He might have cleaned it up, and then they paid the paid the paid the coroners and paid the police, paid the higher ups to get rid of this, allegedly.
So I haven't even fully formed my thoughts on this topic yet, but I have a feeling that someone who we are going to see talked about more in the circumstances, in the circles of P. Diddy, is Corey Gamble. I have a feeling this man, Corey Gamble, is going to be part of the industry fallout that is happening right now. Corey Gamble was so close with Kim Porter, so close to the point that he has said that he helped raise P. Diddy's children. Kris Jenner and the Kardashians have had a very long friendship with P. Diddy, and we know by now Kim Kardashian unfollowed P. Diddy 24 hours before his home was raided.
So allegedly, the Kardashians already knew what was up. And how would they get that tip? Who would have tipped off the Kardashians that Diddy's home was going to get raided and they had to separate themselves immediately? Who would have gave the Kardashians and the Jenners that tip? Corey Gamble, because he's very close with Diddy. And they say Diddy already knew it was going to happen, allegedly.
Corey Gamble also has a very close friendship with figures such as Jay-Z and Beyonce. And like I said, very
Look at this. Come on, fam. Love.
Close to Kim Porter, but he stayed close to P. Diddy after Kim Porter passed away. I cannot put my finger on it. It has always been so weird that Corey Gamble kind of has seemingly come out of nowhere while having extensive ties to the music industry for so many years, but he's really just known as Kris Jenner's boyfriend. He was or is Justin Bieber's co-manager.
How the hell is he Justin Bieber's co-manager? I mean, we know the answer to this, but it's just come on, fam. You couldn't be more obvious.
He was when he was working with Scooter Braun, so I don't know if he still co-manages Justin Bieber now that Justin Bieber has cut ties with Scooter Braun. But Corey Gamble and Diddy go way, way, way back. Like, I do not know how to explain it, but this photo and this photo give off the exact same vibes. I don't know what it is, but I predict something is going to come out about Corey Gamble. And this is just my opinion, but I don't think that him and Kris Jenner are in a real relationship, but I could be wrong about that. I'm going to keep digging into this because there's something here. He's playing way under the radar. The Kardashians and Jenners are trying to separate from Diddy, but their history remains. So we'll be back.
Man. So like I said, I'm not sure. Y'all can vote on that poll and let me know. Do you feel like Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble's relationship is real? We are right at 700 likes. Can we get to 800 likes, y'all? Let's get these likes up if you're in the building. Please smash that like button if you're new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to donate to the channel. $RatchetTV on the Cash App, or you can send a super chat or a super sticker. Let's get back to this story, gang. Let's get back.
I think Kris Jenner has finally caught on to the fact that everyone thinks it's weird that we know nothing about Corey. Because this week's episode of the Kardashians, Corey had a very big part in it. And even this season, Corey has been very present, and we've learned so much about him and have seen a lot more of his personality, more than we've seen in any of the other 8 years that he's been filming with them. So he did his silk shirt collection with Dolce & Gabbana, and we learned that.
So he has a silk shirt collection with Dolce & Gabbana. How the hell does he got a silk shirt collection?
When he was in high school, he used to sneak into his dad's closet and steal his dad's silk shirts because he loved silk so much.
I'm pretty sure he was sneaking in both sides of the closet. You know what I'm saying? For the silk. I'm pretty sure he was sneaking in both sides of the closet.
We also learned that he's a great entrepreneur and he works so hard, and that he is very into fashion and loves fashion, which I think we can tell by the way he posts and the outfits he wears. But it was giving us more of an insight. I think we also learned too that the sisters he's closest with are Khloe and Kylie, based on just their interactions together versus his interactions with any of the other sisters. We know he's least close with Kourtney and Kendall, and Kim's just kind of there. But I think Kris has been watching videos and reading things, because we're learning so much about Corey this season. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a lot more than we've learned any other season of either show.
Man. So allegedly, this dude is, they're saying he a sugar baby. They saying he's an agent. I'm hearing a lot of stuff. Now let's expose Corey Gamble. Diddy, they saying he's Diddy's handler, and he was, he silenced and controlled Justin Bieber as well, saying he was very controlling with Justin Bieber and he didn't let Justin Bieber do much. Let's get to the story.
I moved to New York City and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Back in the days when he was 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes.
We hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
I was waking up in the morning and the first thing I was doing is popping pills and smoking a blunt. And
that's because he was having them pre-calls. Wake up in the morning and he said he was popping pills, smoking. Who do you think he got this behavior from? He got this behavior from Diddy. Allegedly.
I'm starting my day.
Put a handler next to him to keep him in check.
I'm starting to believe that Corey Gamble is CIA.
Corey is a plant, but he's there for the agenda and control and the power of that family.
Listen to this again, y'all.
Him in check.
I'm starting to
next to him to
smoking a blunt and starting my day.
Put a handler next to him to keep him in check.
I'm starting to believe that Corey Gamble is CIA.
Corey is a plant, but he's there for the agenda and control and the power of that family.
Allegedly, as you see, Kanye got the scoop on this dude. He used to date right into that family or married into the family, and he know them. He know what the hell is going on with them. He's still tied into the family because he got kids and stuff. So he know exactly what's up.
Gamble has questionable connections to Diddy. For a long time, Corey has been employed by Diddy. He has been instructed on what to do and how to clean up a messy situation. Corey was able to climb the ladder and latch on to celebrities like Usher, then Justin Bieber, and now the Kardashians. Because of the Diddy investigation, people are questioning Corey Gamble's intentions. So longer videos, deep dives, and of course,
Man. So they saying, he tied into the whole Diddy whoop. Corey Gamble goes deep into Diddy, allegedly. No Diddy.
Break down how
or all Diddy in that case with them two.
Usher is mentored by Diddy at his flavor camp. Then we're going to talk about how Usher finds Justin Bieber and introduces him to Diddy. Then we're going to talk about the allegations that Justin was harmed by Diddy during his teen years. Then we're going to get into how Justin got onto hard drugs because of what he went through at the hands of Diddy.
So Diddy was allegedly, he put Justin on at a young age to the drugs, to all the parties and, women and men and whatever the hell he had Justin doing. He definitely 100% had Justin at a young age, just like he did with Usher, allegedly. But we all know what they had going on. We all know what Justin and Usher had going on. Puffy's flavor camp was Puffy's freak off camp. That's all it was. It was a pre-freak off camp. It's like you're gonna get prepped up for freak offs in the future. Puffy loves nothing more than a freak off, and now calling him. I can only imagine where the name Puff Daddy came from.
Okay, so I haven't even fully formed my thoughts on this topic yet, but I have a feeling.
Oh, no, I already played this one. My bad. I played this one. My fault, gang. Let me get to the next one. I already played that one. I'm talking about. I just played that one. My bad. Players mess up sometimes. Players mess up. All right, let's get to this next one. All right, my fault, gang. Let's get to the next one. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Let's go.
It has been speculated for decades that P. Diddy has absolutely no problem taking out anyone who he views as competition or a liability. Because of this long-standing speculation, I have made a list of figures who have mysteriously passed away or almost passed away who were closely associated to P. Diddy. After we get through this list, you may have a better understanding of why I always say that anyone associated with P. Diddy is in danger.
And I do agree with that. Everybody that came from up under his umbrella. I mean, well, let me just put it like this. No one who came from up under P. Diddy is very successful today. I mean, I think the hottest artist that he got connected to him is French Montana. We all know French Montana is on the decline. French Montana ain't, come on now. Or MGK, and who gives a fuck? I mean, MGK just painted his whole body. I don't know what the hell happened to him. He started just wearing the tightest clothes, and he said he used to go to Diddy's house at 5 a.m, and when Diddy called him alone in his house. So we already know what he did too. So let's continue. Andre Harrell. We all know about Andre Harrell
because he was the man who gave Diddy his big break into the music industry. So Andre Harrell was the founder of Uptown Records, and he sadly passed away on May 7th of 2020 at the age of 59 years old. And the reason for his passing was labeled heart failure. We talked about Andre Harrell in the P. Diddy deep dive. We talked about how he was a massive pillar in the music industry, and he helped bring artists such as Mary J. Blige and Biggie into the spotlight. Andre Harrell hired a young P. Diddy to work at Uptown Records, where he ultimately was given an opportunity to fill in for another producer when they were out for the day.
Again, just like Corey Gamble. And look at Diddy. Just look. What do y'all see with Diddy right there? Just look at this picture and tell me what you see. Just like Corey Gamble, we have no idea how Diddy started getting his positions in the industry. We could look at the Corey Gamble situation and the Diddy situation. It's like, how did y'all start hanging around all these rich and famous people and no one knew who the hell you were and you don't have any credentials to get into the industry? You fell into someone's lap. Meat to cheeks. At some point, you was meat to cheeks. or cheeks to meat, whatever. I don't know what it was, but it was loose.
And Andre found Diddy to be extremely talented when it came to music production and really took him under his wing and helped cultivate his career. P. Diddy's connections through
Hold on, let's go back to this picture real quick. Come on, man. Brother Love, man. Come on, Brother Love.
And helped cultivate his career. P. Diddy's connections through Andre Harrell and Uptown Records also led to many other connections that would carry out throughout Diddy's life, including his connection to his now deceased ex, Kim Porter. When Diddy began working at Uptown Records, Kim Porter was working as Andre Harrell's personal assistant, and Kim Porter to this day was Uptown Records' longest running employee. The manner in which Andre Harrell passed away was not immediately released to the public.
Of course it wasn't. It had something to do with Diddy. Just look at him, Andre Harrell. It had something to do with Diddy. No wonder. No wonder.
Nor were his autopsy results, but his ex-wife later came out and said that he passed from heart failure. In the deep dive we did about Diddy, we talked about at the time of his passing how Andre Harrell was allegedly working on a tell-all book about founding and working at one of the most influential music labels at its time.
Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al, and Al almost died.
And y'all remember that Jaguar Wright was giving up them gems on the whole situation that was going on over there at Uptown Records, and how Diddy masterminded his way through the whole industry and got rid of all of his competition and enemies and people who didn't want to align with him. And if they didn't get down, they lost their life, or damn near lost their life, or lost everything, or just went to jail. See how he did shine? Diddy don't give a damn about nobody.
Interesting. The survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books. Andre was writing a book right before he died.
One thing that many people speculated might be mentioned in this book is the reason that Andre Harrell ultimately fired P. Diddy from Uptown Records. People have speculated that perhaps Diddy never wanted the public to learn exactly why he was fired from Uptown Records. And we also have to keep in mind the fact that Andre Harrell had a lot of proximity to Kim Porter, his former personal assistant, and she had very intimate relationships that produced children with 2 members of Uptown Records, being P. Diddy and I'll Be Sure. Andre Harrell likely knew a lot about what happened behind the scenes that maybe someone did not want to get out. It has also been alleged by sources close to Andre Harrell that Andre expressed concern after Kim Porter passed to Diddy and questioned if she truly passed in the manner that was being reported. Less than 2 years after Andre Harrell allegedly raised these concerns to P. Diddy, he also suddenly passed away.
Man. Heavy D. Let's get to Heavy D, gang. Get the likes up.
Heavy D is another figure who was closely associated to P. Diddy.
We need 50 likes to get to 800, y'all. Come on, we need 50 likes.
And also shockingly and suddenly passed away. Heavy D passed away on November 8th of 2011 after collapsing outside of his house. I know a lot of us in the younger generation aren't as familiar with Heavy D and the Boys, but during his time, he was massively successful and massively influential in the music industry.
Yeah, I ain't gonna play your music, Heavy D, but RIP to Heavy D, gang. RIP to Heavy D.
He passed away. An autopsy was performed, and the results came back as inconclusive. The medical examiners could not figure out why Heavy D passed away. Another autopsy was...
Why is everybody who passes away around Diddy, the coroners can't never get it right? The police can never do nothing right. It's like every time it's an investigation of something around Diddy, they just don't know what's going on no more. I don't know, man. He just be gone. I can't figure it out.
Was performed, and Heavy D's manner of passing was ruled to have been from complications from pneumonia. The week before Heavy D had passed away, he had gone to his doctor to receive antibiotics because he had a cough that he just could not seem to shake. But this report also did not stick. It was ruled for the final time that Heavy D's manner of passing was due to a pulmonary embolism caused by an extended plane ride. A clot developed in his leg while on this plane ride and then traveled to his lungs, taking his life. Similar to Andre Harrell, Heavy D was also working on a tell-all book. At the time of his passing, Heavy D
He was also working on a tell-all book, just like Andre Harrell, just like Kim Porter. Everybody who's about to tell on Diddy. Jamie Foxx almost told on him, and you see what he did to him. Ashton Kutcher was about to tell on him. You see what happened to him.
was working on a book before he died.
The public was very thrown off at medical examiners' inability to pinpoint the cause of Heavy D's passing for such an extended period of time. And with Heavy D's extended history with Uptown Records and P. Diddy, and him working on a tell-all book, and a eerily similar diagnosis of pneumonia, which we'll talk more about in a moment.
Pneumonia. Again, like Kim Porter. It's Diddy. Your patterns is real noticeable, man. You got a pattern. I think Diddy might be a serial unaliver, allegedly. Diddy could possibly be a serial unaliver.
A lot of people questioned if Heavy D actually passed from natural circumstances or not. Well, of course, this is just speculation, but at this point, there are already 2 members of Uptown Records who have mysteriously and suddenly passed away. Go to part 2.
Man. Diddy. The diddler. Old diddler. All right, so let's get to the next one, man. I don't know. What are y'all thinking about this story, man? Because we all know. I told you we got to get not only did we have to cover and do a deep dive on Corey Gamble and Kris Jenner, we gotta get in here on Diddy, man. Kim Porter. We gotta get to Diddy, Kim Porter, and the rest of this stuff, man. Let's continue.
Part 2. Up next, we have Al B. Sure, and while thankfully Al B. Sure still has his life today, he most certainly went through a very concerning and suspicious health scare.
So let's get to Al B. Sure, gang. Now let's get to Al B. Sure. We've covered a lot of this over here, but we got to refresh everyone's memory. Let's get to Al B. Sure.
And he went through this health scare after loudly speaking out against the injustice that Kim Porter faced as her passing was being investigated, which we'll get to Kim in a moment. So Al B. Sure was another figure who was very, very influential at Uptown Records and a close associate of P. Diddy.
Yeah, we know your music, but I'm not gonna play you. I'm not gonna play your music, but we'll continue.
Sure were married, and the 2 of them had a child together named Quincy, who is now P. Diddy's adopted son. Al B. Sure.
And y'all know that Diddy adopted his son. It was, Al B. Sure. That's Al B. Sure's that's Al B. Sure's son, by the way, Kim Porter and Al B. Sure. And Diddy likes to adopt kids, and Diddy also turned that boy out because we know that he got allegations against him too, just like the other son does. Let's continue.
Has a lot of close proximity to Diddy and his family. So if you've ever wondered why P. Diddy's son Quincy doesn't really look anything like him, his biological father is Al B. Sure and his biological mother is Kim Porter. In the summer of 2022, Al B. Sure was working on new music in the studio when he suddenly collapsed and slipped into a coma. Al B. Sure was in a coma for 2 months and put on a ventilator and began going into renal failure.
Just like who else went into, some whoop-de-whoop, went to allegedly a coma? Jamie Foxx, same thing. Jamie Foxx was doing the same thing that he was moving just like Al B. Sure was. And you see they silenced him. You ain't heard Jamie say nothing. Jamie don't even talk no more. This is the quietest Jamie has ever been in the industry. He don't talk about nothing no more.
Doctors were preparing to send Al B. Sure home to receive hospice care as his condition was simply not improving, and the doctors couldn't figure out what was causing him to become so sick. Eventually, Al B. Sure was given a liver transplant and was able to come out of his coma, and he has been in recovery ever since. So while he did not pass away, he came very close. The cause of Albie Shure's body to attack itself the way that it did has never been revealed, but it has been heavily implied by Albie Shure and those closely associated to him that his body did not just begin to shut down randomly.
Al had a meeting and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas, and then the next thing you know, Albie Shure was working on the documentary of his life.
I'll be sure was working on the documentary of his life. We all know that he was about to tell everything about Kim Porter and Diddy. And Diddy did not want this to get out to the public, so Diddy did what he had to do. Did he do it or did he not do it? Y'all let me know in the chat. Y'all let me know in the chat. We right at 800 likes, y'all. Can we get this to 900 likes? I want to know if we can get to 900 likes. Are y'all rocking with the content? Can y'all hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel?
And then he goes into a coma. Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest mother, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning is gone. Just him. I guess Al disappointed you. You know, it's
Man. And like I said, everybody just seems to disappear or just get the worst news ever when they around Diddy. They just get the worst news ever when they get around Diddy.
I speak for a reason. There's too many coincidences.
It's been implied that something or someone caused Albie Shure's health to decline the way that it did. Next, we have Kim Porter.
Now let's talk about Kim Porter, y'all. Let's talk about Kim Porter. We all know about Kim Porter now. Let's go.
Kim Porter was P. Diddy's longtime on-again, off-again girlfriend and mother to multiple of his children. Kim Porter passed away under mysterious circumstances on November 15th of 2018 at the age of just 47. After Kim Porter passed, there was conflicting information that was in the police reports versus what was released by the coroner's office, which has led to massive speculation about what actually happened to Kim Porter. First responders showed up to Kim's home after a 911 call was placed, stating that there was a woman who had suffered a cardiac episode in her home.
I told you, everybody just gets the worst news ever around Diddy, man, except for him. Everybody except for him.
First responders arrived. They pronounced Kim unalive at the scene at 11:40 a.m. Police reports stated that Kim was found laying in her bed, and it appeared that she had passed peacefully in her sleep. Friends and family of Kim were shocked to see that this was being reported when they had seen with their own eyes that Kim's bedroom was covered in blood. Not only was it reported that there was blood on Kim's pillowcase, but there was also a trail of leading from her bedroom to her bathroom. Friends and family simply.
And remember, they said there was a trail of blood everywhere. Whoop-de-whoop. Her pillows had it on it. It was a lot going on in that room, and it said that the coroner's report didn't tell the truth. The coroner's report did not match up to what they originally thought. Allegedly. We almost at 900 likes, y'all. We need 70 likes, y'all. Get these likes up, y'all. Get these likes up.
Did not buy that this was a natural or peaceful passing. Initially, Kim Porter's autopsy was labeled as inconclusive. Medical examiners could not figure out what caused this seemingly healthy 47-year-old woman to suddenly pass away. Not having an answer as to how she passed, the medical examiners still chose to release her body to the family just a few days after Kim passed away.
So even though they didn't know how she passed, they still released her. Like, we don't know what's going on, but here's the body, y'all. Now, why would you release the body before you actually even knew what the hell was going on? Of course, we know why, because it was tied into Diddy, and Corey Gamble cleaned this up. And Corey Gamble worked for them people, allegedly.
A few weeks after Kim Porter passed away, further test results were released by the coroner's office, stating that the reason that Kim passed away was caused by lobar pneumonia. So while there are many different types of pneumonia, they are largely broken into two major groups. being the kind of pneumonia that attacks the tubes that bring air in and out of your lungs, and the kind of pneumonia that attacks multiple lobes of your lungs. Lobar pneumonia would be the kind of pneumonia that attacks one or more of the lobes of your lung. For someone's body to go from being healthy to passing away from lobar pneumonia would take an extended period of time. It's not something that would happen overnight.
So, like I said, just strange, right? She just got it and that's it. Same way they did Easy E. You know what I'm saying? The Suge Knight allegedly did that. And you know, Diddy know them same tricks, man. That Diddy and Suge Knight used to be cool back in the day. I don't know if y'all knew that. Diddy and Suge Knight used to be, they wasn't always beefing. It just turned out this way. Because you know, the industry, allegedly.
So let's briefly talk about the days leading up to Kim's passing. It was reported that on November 7th, Kim Porter was complaining of a sore throat and had fever and chills. Kim went to her doctor and tested negative for the flu and for strep and was given antibiotics as well as the painkiller Toradol by her doctor about a week before she passed away. On November 14th, the night before Kim Porter passed away, it was reported that Kim Porter's fever returned to normal. She spent the night before she passed away receiving a deep tissue massage and watching movies with her family. While, of course, anyone can fall ill with pneumonia, it should also be stated that pneumonia can be caused by inhaling certain toxins and chemicals as well.
So what chemicals was she inhaling? It had to be some diddler stuff. Had to be something from the diddler. You know, he probably like, hey, take this, take that. You know, he probably passed her something and told her to take some type of medication, because we know he had a whole mule that used to bring him stuff and had a fanny pack filled with shit.
We know that at some point in her passing,
Allegedly,
Kim Porter bled out of some orifice of her body. We also know that P. Diddy had every room in Kim Porter's home filled with hidden cameras and secret audio listening devices.
told y'all the diddler was stalking this girl. He had her whole house bugged, her cars, her cell phones were tapped, any audio device, TVs. Man, the man was watching her every move.
Did P. Diddy have a hand in Kim Porter's passing? And did he watch this woman pass away on video surveillance? Does he have this woman passing away saved on a video cassette? I've always wondered this. Go to part 3.
Man. So as we continue to get into the story of the diddler, you see all the victims of the diddler, man, and these people all had the most tragic whoop-de-whoops. Let's get to Cassie. We got to get to Cassie. Let's get to another one of Diddy's victims, allegedly. Let's get to it. Well, we've seen the paperwork, so let's continue.
The singer Cassie has obviously filed and settled a $30 million lawsuit with P. Diddy, in which she alleges that for years she was not only fed substances against her will, but the victim of horrific abuse at the hands of P. Diddy.
Cassie and Kid Cudi. Now let's get to Cassie and Kid Cudi, y'all.
The abuse and the beatings that Cassie received were so severe that she even suffered from memory loss because of the multiple concussions that she suffered because of P. Diddy. While, like, I'll be sure, Cassie is still with us, thankfully, but with some of the things that Cassie endured with P. Diddy, it is a miracle that Cassie walked away with her life. Just for the record, P. Diddy settling that lawsuit almost as quickly as it was filed should speak very loudly to the power that was behind the allegations that Cassie brought against him. No one with billions of dollars, access to the best legal counsel in the world, and all of the time in the world will not just hand over $30 million to make a lawsuit go away, especially if the claims are completely frivolous. If Cassie was truly lying about him and he wanted to protect his reputation, wouldn't he have sought out justice and exoneration through the legal system?
Yeah, Diddy even said he's on recording saying, hey, look, if I ever owed you something, you got paid within 24 hours. And lo and behold, that lady got paid within 24 hours. So Diddy, you definitely look like you did that, because you settled quick as hell. Everybody else you ain't settled with. He ain't settled with nobody but Cassie because he knew Cassie had all his dirt. Cassie had all this man's dirt. Let's continue.
We have talked previously more in detail about the allegations that Cassie brought against P. Diddy, but if you have read the court documents, you'll know that they read like a horror movie, and Cassie was obviously not treated like a human being. She was treated like property. Just because you put a victim in designer clothes and a sports car doesn't make them any less of a victim. Because of Cassie's lawsuit, we were able to confirm the long-standing rumor that P. Diddy had blown up Kid Cudi's car while it sat in the driveway of his home. Cassie alleged this as a fact in her lawsuit, and Kid Cudi's representatives confirmed this allegation to be true. I personally feel that this was an attempt at Kid Cudi's life, or at least a very severe warning from P. Diddy. P. Diddy harbored a lot of animosity towards Kid Cudi because during one of P. Diddy and Cassie's breakups, as they were on again, off again, which is kind of P. Diddy's MO when he's in a committed long-term relationship, during one of the off periods, Cassie was allegedly hooking up with Kid Cudi.
And we all know what happened with Kid Cudi after the fact. Kid Cudi completely changed. I think Kid Cudi, at one point, everybody looked at him like he was going to be like one of the iconic figures in the hip hop industry. And then all of a sudden, we didn't wonder why he just started, now we see him in skirts and fingernail polish. I mean, hey, look, after he hooked up with Cassie, life ain't been the same. You don't cross Diddy and get away with it. They had to turn Kid Cudi out. Diddy had to put him through one of the biggest rituals of his life, and he ain't been the same since. Allegedly.
Not only did P. Diddy try to get in a physical altercation with Kid Cudi years prior, but then he ultimately blew up his vehicle as well. Like I said, it seems he has.
You can say, look how this not even the same picture. They're not even in the same room, and you can see how Diddy looking at him through the picture. He wasn't feeling it. This is how he looked at him whenever he found out that he was with his girl. Diddy was not having it. The diddler had to do something.
Has no problem trying to take out anyone who he is jealous of or deems as a liability. Next, we have Dr. Frank Ryan.
Next, Dr. Frank Ryan. Let's continue with this Diddy story. He got too many victims, man.
Dr. Frank Ryan was the plastic surgeon who is famously known for giving Heidi Montag a new face. Dr. Frank Ryan also performed Cassie's breast augmentation, and as we remember from the lawsuit details that Cassie filed, P. Diddy forced Cassie to get a breast augmentation, and as soon as she came out of her surgery, P. Diddy decided that he did not like the implants. He did not like her augmentation.
So he told her to do it, and then she did it, and he didn't like it. So he forced her to go get her boobs done, and then when she got them done, she came back, and he's like, "Nope, don't like it."
Diddy then allegedly forced Dr. Frank Ryan to remove Cassie's implants the day after she received them.
That could have took her out the game, man. This dude said, "You know what? Go right back. I don't like this. We got to go have a freak off. I'm trying to have this freak off, and I ain't feeling it." So he told her to go back. No. Go redo this. Undo it. I don't like it. Undo it.
Dr. Frank Ryan obviously objected to this, as it would be very painful for Cassie, as well as very dangerous to put her back under anesthesia right after she had just come out from being under anesthesia. Not only would this be dangerous and painful, but Cassie did then run the risk for having a lot of scarring and scar tissue develop, which could cause her problems later. This back-to-back surgery would also go against the oath Dr. Frank Ryan made when he got his medical license to do no harm. If a medical board caught wind that Dr. Frank Ryan went ahead and removed these implants the day after they were placed simply because P. Diddy told him to.
So Diddy was trying to force this man to lose his career. He was trying to force this man to go against all of his ethics and the code of conduct for his damn company. He can't do that shit. That man could lose it all. What was it? Diddy don't care about nobody, man. The man is ruthless.
Send him up to risk such as losing his license or facing a medical malpractice lawsuit, because ultimately he did what Diddy wanted him to do. and did not do what was in the best interest of his patient, Cassie. But nevertheless, because of the pressure that Dr. Frank Ryan received from P. Diddy, he went ahead and performed this surgery to remove Cassie's implants. On August 16th of 2010, Dr. Frank Ryan passed away at the age of 50 years old.
And there you go. See, did y'all even know about this body that Diddy was allegedly tied to? Did y'all even know about this body that he was tied to? Look, the man wasn't finna do that, and Diddy allegedly took him out the game. Allegedly.
Less than a year after performing this augmentation and reversal on Cassie, Dr. Frank Ryan drove his vehicle off of Pacific Coast Highway in Malibu, California. Dr. Frank Ryan's vehicle landed in the rocks below, and rescuers immediately tried to get him out of his vehicle, but he was trapped with severe head injuries. At the time of the accident, Dr. Frank Ryan also had his dog Jill in the vehicle with him when he went off of the cliff. Thankfully, Jill was thrown out of the vehicle while it was falling and survived with only minor injuries to her paws. Jill was absolutely beloved by Dr. Frank Ryan. He had just posted a photo of her.
Someone said it was Corey, and I think they tried to, well, not tried to, I think they ran him off the road. I think it was Corey, and I think they ran him, and Corey might have ran him off the road, allegedly.
On his Twitter right before he drove off of the cliff. Many speculate on minor injuries to her paws. Jill was absolutely beloved by Dr. Frank Ryan. He had just posted a photo of her on his Twitter right before he drove off of the cliff. Many speculated that Dr. Frank Ryan took his own life in fear of an impending malpractice lawsuit because of the incident with P. Diddy and Cassie.
I don't think he did. I think that he was going to tell. I think he was going to tell how he was forced to do this, and Diddy didn't want that to come out because Diddy was going to go down.
But people close to Dr. Frank Ryan and his family have said he would never take his own life, and he would especially never risk Jill's life in the process. The California Highway Patrol later deemed that Dr. Frank Ryan's accident was caused by him taking an unsafe turn, but others have speculated P. Diddy had...
How you going to determine it? Hey, man, he just, the way the car was positioned on the rocks, we can tell that it was just an unsafe turn that he made. Man, come on. Corey Gamble, the fixer.
Has plenty of reasons why he would want Dr. Frank Ryan to be silent. We also don't know what P. Diddy said or did or threatened Dr. Frank Ryan with to get what he wanted done. Because it is so strange, there are so many unanswered questions and so many things that don't add up. Go to part 4.
Man. Like I said, this story, it's the gift that just keeps on giving. Diddy, Corey Gamble, they just tied into everything. They got their hands tied into everything in the industry. Let us continue. Get these likes up, gang. Get the likes up.
Up next, we have Shakir Stewart.
Shakir Stewart. Let's get to this. Case number 7, y'all. How many cases we got on Diddy, man?
Shakir Stewart was the senior vice president at the label Def Jam, the label that was founded by Russell Simmons and Rick Rubin. Before Shakir Stewart
There go Rick Rubin. Man.
was promoted to the position of senior vice president of Def Jam, Jay-Z was previously working as the senior vice president of Def Jam, and Shakir Stewart replaced him. And as we know, P. Diddy and Jay-Z are very, very close friends. So if this irritated Jay-Z, I'm sure P. Diddy heard about it. Shakir Stewart signed artists such as Rick Ross and Sierra, but he was also the ex-boyfriend of Kim Porter. Kim and Shakir dated on and off in the early 2000s. Diddy was the kind of human being who viewed...
Yeah, I know y'all remember Shakir. I know y'all remember him. You know what I'm saying? You know, Diddy is a very jealous dude. We ain't got to say alleged because we just heard all of the stories about every girl he been with, man.
Women as property. And despite the fact that he often was canoodling with other women, he would become infuriated if anyone else touched who he viewed as his property. So obviously, him and Shakir did not get along. On November 1st
You know damn well they didn't get along. Let's continue.
of 2008, Shakir Stewart was found unalive in his home due to a self-inflicted wound to the head.
See, everybody just start doing wild stuff when they get into beef with Diddy.
The night that Shakir passed away, Shakir's fiance called a close friend of his and asked him to come over to the home because she was concerned by Shakir's behavior. When Shakir's friend arrived to his home, Shakir began wigging out, in his own words. He began telling his friend to go home, back to his wife and kids. According to this friend, as soon as he stepped outside of Shakir's home, he heard a weapon discharge from inside of the home. The friend returned back into the home to find Shakir's fiance in the kitchen and Shakir unresponsive in the master bedroom. Shakir's fiance later reported that the weeks leading up to Shakir's passing, his behavior had shifted dramatically.
I bet it did. He got into some smoke with Diddy, so of course he's going to start, you know what I'm saying, moving different and acting different allegedly. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody that get into it with this man becomes crazed and starts doing wild stuff.
Shakir was very nervous and very on edge, which was very out of character for him, according to his fiance. He reported that due to P. Diddy's massive jealousy of Shakir for having a relationship with Kim Porter, this resulted in P. Diddy antagonizing physical altercations with him. In the early 2000s, it was even reported that the two got into a physical altercation where Diddy was the antagonist, and it ended with P. Diddy throwing a chair at Shakir.
Diddy done threw a damn chair at the man. Diddy is off his damn rocker. I'm gonna be real, man. Diddy is crazy as hell.
I was sitting there like, damn, he know everything she doing. He know her conversation. I'm sitting there like when I'm sitting there right there next to him, when I'm hearing them saying, this is what Shakir Stewart was saying to Kim Porter on the phone that made him mad. That made him so mad at Shakir Stewart when he went to L.A. Reid party, hit him with the chair.
Shakir got hit by a chair by Diddy. Diddy started throwing chairs like he was on Bad Girls Club.
It has been widely speculated that leading up to Shakir making the decision to take his own life, he was being threatened and blackmailed by P. Diddy and his associates.
Corey Gamble and them boys. Corey Gamble and them boys.
Diddy and his henchmen were allegedly claiming that they had videos of Shakir that could completely ruin his career. To me, being threatened, followed, blackmailed, anything like that would definitely cause a shift in behavior. Now, this next one kind of goes without saying, but I would be remiss to not also bring up Diddy's alleged involvement in the unalivings of Tupac and Biggie.
Now we get to Tupac Shakur. Tupac, long live Pac and long live Big.
I won't go too far into detail on these two cases because they are very well known and we talked about them a lot more in the deep dive we did about P. Diddy, but I will put them into a nutshell for the sake of this list. In 1994, Tupac was walking into a studio to meet with his friend at the time and business associate Biggie. When Tupac stepped out of his car to walk into the studio, he was ambushed, attacked with a weapon, and robbed. Tupac fully believed that Biggie and Bad Boy Entertainment were behind this hit on him, or at the very least, Biggie was at least aware of what was going to happen and did not warn Tupac. This is what would begin a very violent rivalry in the rap industry at the time. Tupac wanted nothing to do with Bad Boy Entertainment. He wanted nothing to do with Biggie, P. Diddy, anyone, none of them. At the time of this attack, Tupac was an unsigned artist. Tupac was also involved in a SA case at the time.
And I know we all remember that Tupac had them allegations on him as well. But like I said, him and Diddy came from up under the same umbrella. Remember, Tupac came into the game as a backup dancer. I'm just saying, y'all remember this. And he was real, before Tupac got on, he was real like soft spoken. And I don't know if y'all remember Tupac before he was on B's and H's Ain't Ish. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely on some very love the women and whoop-de. He was a little, some would say feminine, but he was just soft spoken or whatever. But he definitely had freak offs with Diddy as well. So that's facts, allegedly.
And he was ultimately found guilty on those charges and put into prison. After being incarcerated, Tupac was taken under the wing of Suge Knight, one of the founders of Death Row Records. Suge Knight helped Tupac negotiate a deal to get him out of prison, and he immediately signed Tupac to Death Row Records. So now Tupac is freshly out of prison. He is angry with Bad Boy Entertainment as well as Biggie, and now he has the entirety of Death Row Records in his back pocket, supporting him in his anger and rivalry towards this competing label.
Someone said, I don't believe that. Well, shit, you better believe it. I've proved all this stuff. We've done too many deep dives on Diddy over here. So when I tell you something about Diddy, it is what it is. I've proved it all. And y'all remember, I had every one of his court documents as well. I got everything on Diddy. So if I'm telling you something about Diddy, take my word for it.
As soon as Tupac got out of prison and he was signed, he had the time and all of the resources to cultivate his place in the industry. Tupac came out swinging with hit after hit, many of them largely filled with direct disses, threats, and shade thrown towards the members of Bad Boy Entertainment and really anyone associated with P. Diddy.
Now, I ain't gonna play your music, but we know how you felt. We heard this music. We know how you felt about Diddy, man. I ain't gonna play it, but we know exactly how you felt.
Is Diddy equally despised Tupac. So P. Diddy propositioned a member of a gang that he was affiliated with and directed one of these gang members to snatch the chain of one of the rappers in the Death Row Records label so that they could use that chain in an upcoming music video. If said gang member were to make good on getting the chain to P. Diddy, they would receive a handsome sum of cash. This gang member did successfully snatch the chain, and once Tupac caught wind of this, he informed other members of the label what had happened, and they sought out that gang member and jumped him and beat him ruthlessly. While this gang member did...
And that's the people that Diddy paid. Keepy D and them boys, allegedly.
Did survive being jumped, the retaliation infuriated P. Diddy. This was allegedly the catalyst for P. Diddy putting out a $1 million bounty on the heads of Tupac and Suge Knight. On September 13th of 1996, Tupac unfortunately lost his life in a drive-by, and Suge Knight was also in the car with Tupac and was also injured in this attack. While Tupac sadly succumbed to his injuries, Suge Knight did survive. Go to part 5.
Man. The Diddler putting out hits, trying to snatch people chains. The dude is a dangerous man. Diddy is a very dangerous man. He's one of the most dangerous people in hip hop. Let's continue, man. Let us continue. Let's get to Biggie.
Now, when it comes to the passing of Biggie, I think the circumstances are far less complicated than the circumstances between P. Diddy and Tupac.
The Notorious B.I.G. Now let's get to Notorious B.I.G. gang.
Away at the young age of 24. He was...
I'm gonna be real, dog. That man didn't look 24 years old. I swear Biggie looked like he was about 45. He did not look 24 years old, man.
Preparing to release his final album with Bad Boy Entertainment before he was preparing to embark on his own more solo journey, working on his career more as a solo artist that was not tied to a label with a lot of allegations.
We almost at 900 likes, y'all. Can we get to 1,000? We like 108 away from 1,000. I want to get to 1,000 likes tonight. I want to get to 1,000 likes. Let's get the likes up, man. Come on, y'all. Get the likes up. Let's go.
Also were largely disliked by many members of the public because of Diddy's speculated involvement in Tupac's passing. I personally believe that P. Diddy knew that Biggie was preparing to leave the label, which meant P. Diddy was going to lose one of the most successful and highest earning artists in Bad Boy Entertainment. One thing that we know for a fact is that when artists or rappers pass away, their career typically peaks after their passing. For example, Tupac was most successful and highest earning in his career after he passed away. Two things that we know sell in the industry are X as well as death. On March 9th of 1997, at the age of just 24 years old, Biggie was unalived in a drive-by, eerily similar to the manner in which Tupac's life was taken.
I told y'all, every one of Diddy's unalivings has a pattern. Diddy is a serial unaliver. He has patterns with men and he has patterns with women.
The night that Biggie passed away, he was in the club with some of the other members of Bad Boy Entertainment, and when they were all leaving the club, Biggie asked P. Diddy to ride in the vehicle with him, but P. Diddy refused to get in the vehicle with Biggie, got into another vehicle, and sped off right before Biggie was attacked with a weapon. I believe that if P. Diddy had something to do with Biggie's life being taken, it's based on money, greed, and control. Diddy
He wanted to control men just like he wanted to control women. Diddy wanted control of everything and everyone.
knew that Biggie was on the road to becoming a king in the rap industry if he was not already there at the age of 24. Diddy knew that if Biggie just walked away from the label, it would damage Bad Boy Entertainment massively. But if Biggie were to pass away under shocking circumstances, he might be able to cash in on that last album real big. And because Biggie's final album was released after he passed away, the person who received the majority of the income from its sales was P. Diddy. The most successful album of his career, and he never got to see how much the public loved.
Yeah, that's because Diddy reaped all the benefits of Biggie's hard work. And Biggie was on his way out of there, similar to how Mo 3 was on his way out of his deal. And Diddy took care of him just like Mo 3's manager took care of him, allegedly.
The art that he created. Next, we have the 1991 New York City College Stampede.
Now let's get to the college stampede. You know what I'm saying? We all remember that stampede that took place
during a charity basketball event that Diddy and Heavy D held at the New York City College inside of the gymnasium. 9 people would tragically lose their lives, while 29 others would be seriously injured. Victims who lost their lives range from ages 17 to 28, and their tragic passing was caused simply due to poor planning and irresponsibility on P. Diddy's part.
and P. Diddy didn't give a damn about them people. P. Diddy hasn't cared about any of his victims. This man just is on the loose and been on the loose, and he just wants to have freak offs. As long as he can have a freak off, he don't care about nothing else other than having a freak off.
The gymnasium where this charity basketball event was held in had a maximum capacity of 2,730 people. Diddy allowed over 5,000 individuals into the gymnasium, which resulted in a devastating crowd crush. This event was eerily similar to an event we would see years down the line, Astroworld, that resulted in a
And there you go. Astro World with Travis Scott was very similar to Diddy's Stampede. And you know, Travis Scott took off after that point. His career has been on a skyrocket. And I think he's one of the worst artists in the industry, to be honest. One of the most demonic, too.
stampede, a crowd crush, and attendees being squeezed breathless. No criminal charges were ever filed against Diddy, similar to how we saw Travis Scott get out of the Astroworld tragedy without any kind of criminal issues at all. But Diddy did have to settle dozens of wrongful passing and reckless injury lawsuits to settle this entire issue. I think it's very interesting how similar Astroworld and this stampede years and years before were handled.
They were handled very similarly. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a big buck. And we about just over 50 likes away from 1,000, y'all. We need about just a little over 50 of y'all to hit that like button for me. Let's continue this Diddy story.
The lack of accountability on the people who needed to have accountability, the lack of liability on the people who should have been liable, and the lack of backlash that was received from the public towards these celebrities who had a massive hand in causing people to lose their lives at their events. very eerie similarities, in my opinion.
Let's get to the next part, y'all. I don't know, man. To me, it was very similar. I think the Astro World and the Stampede were very similar, and I think that those were their rituals that they had to take part in. They had to go through rituals to get to this fame, man. You cannot get to the next level of the industry if you don't start doing something. You got to get down in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Author and former publicist for P. Diddy, as well as very close friend of Kim Porter, Erica Kennedy.
Remember, I covered this story about Erica Kennedy. I don't know if y'all remember. Drop the gems if you remember when I covered the Erica Kennedy story, or if you just know who Erica Kennedy is. Drop the eyeballs if you have no idea who Erica Kennedy is, because this was a crazy story right here.
Wrote a novel in 2004 called Bling. Bling was rumored to be about Kim Porter and P. Diddy's tumultuous relationship, but obviously this was a novel, and it certainly didn't paint the hypothetical character of P. Diddy in a positive light by any means. And Diddy was rumored to be very displeased about the public's reaction to the novel that she wrote. Erica Kennedy was also very close friends with Kimora Lee Simmons, who, as we know, was Kim Porter's best friend.
Man. Erica Kennedy, Kimora Lee Simmons, and Kim Porter were all friends. Now, remember, Erica Kennedy was coming out with a book as well. She was going to expose Diddy. Well, the book got put on the shelves, but she already had a book out that was exposed, and the character in the book allegedly was supposed to be Diddy, but we'll continue.
Erica Kennedy was even a bridesmaid in Kimora and Russell Simmons' wedding, and she was the godmother to their daughter, Aoki Simmons. Erica's novel Bling quickly became a New York Times bestseller, and this allegedly infuriated P. Diddy.
Diddy didn't like this. Diddy did not like this book because the character in the book was allegedly supposed to be him.
He was not happy about the success of the novel, as well as the public speculating that it was written about him. And with Erica being his former publicist, people really took what she was saying, even though it was a novel, at face value. 2012, Erica Kennedy was found alive in her Miami Beach apartment. Erica was just 42 years old at the time of her passing. Erica had sadly been laying in her apartment for days before a maintenance worker entered her apartment after tenants in the building were reporting a foul odor coming from Erica's apartment.
So they took care of her in similar fashion as well. Diddy don't leave no witnesses.
Was unfortunately likely the smell of her decomposing body. Erica's manner in passing was never revealed publicly whatsoever, but many have speculated that Diddy's anger could have prompted him to have Erica taken out. Even close friends of Erica have written articles stating that they truly don't know how Erica passed away, but they would be very shocked to learn that she took her own life. Figures such as
Everybody who get into it with Diddy just take their own self out. Everybody who got an issue with Diddy just somehow, some way, just either get rid of themselves, or they go out in some weird way, or get in a coma and just get sick and be quiet forever.
Kimora Simmons has advocated for Erica Kennedy's case being reopened, as Erica's toxicology and autopsy results were never released publicly, and there is a lot of questions.
Again, they don't have the coroner's report. Why do the coroners just don't cooperate when it comes to P. Diddy? He just be paying them all off, and Corey Gamble cleans it up because he works with them.
Surrounding her passing. Up next, we have Ed Winters.
Let's get to Ed Winters, y'all. I know y'all remember him. Let's get to this.
LA Deputy Coroner Ed Winters was
It's always a coroner.
Man who was largely responsible for investigating the circumstances around Kim Porter's passing. Ed Winters was almost known as the celebrity coroner. He worked cases that were high profile, such as Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Brittany Murphy, Tom Petty. But on March 17th of 2023, Ed Winters passed away at the age of 73. the time that Ed Winters passed, many people found this very suspicious because right around the time that he passed away from what was reported to be natural causes, the public had a reemergence of interest in Kim Porter's passing and were advocating, signing petitions to have her case reopened. Conveniently, at the time that the public was really pushing to reopen Kim's case, the man who likely had the most extensive knowledge about the crime scene and the case passes away from natural causes.
Again, someone perfectly healthy just passes away. Again, another person connected to Diddy, they just pass away. Nobody knows what happened. How many times does this have to happen? And y'all realize it's a pattern and Diddy is a serial unaliver.
Ed Winters' autopsy was never released. Toxicology was never released. It was simply reported that he passed from natural causes. We don't know if he had a heart attack, if he had a stroke. Timing of Ed Winters' passing, commingling with the public pushing to have Kim Porter's case reopened, caused a frenzy of speculation, understandably. Up next, we have Jamie Foxx.
Now let's get to Jamie Foxx. We all know what happened with Jamie after he was about to tell all on Diddy. Let's get to Jamie Foxx.
While, of course, Jamie Foxx is thankfully still with us today, we do remember he very recently went through a very strange medical episode, and let's talk a little bit more about it. Jamie Foxx is a longtime friend of P. Diddy and has admitted to spending many wild nights partying with Diddy at the club and attending parties that Diddy hosted. Jamie Foxx was also a part of a friendship trio between himself, P. Diddy, and Ashton Kutcher, and they called themselves the Rat Pack. 2008.
The Rat Pack. These dudes weird as hell, man. But you know, they also used to play naked basketball games together. Allegedly.
Video of Jamie Foxx detailing some of the things that he encountered while partying with Diddy began to circulate on the internet.
I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm filming this, and it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. Over in the corner, God bless, is Heavy D, Andre Harrell, and they listening to a demo. There's Demi Moore and some young dude.
Who do y'all think the young dude turned out to be? We all know. Ashton Kutcher, the man that got all the drop on Diddy and also got sick and almost lost his life.
I don't know who do this. So I said, Puff, who that? Oh, that's the young cat, Ashton Kutcher. Nick Cannon used to sleep on my couch. Wow. 13 years old. He'd be in one part of the house. He'd like, can I, nigga, go back in there. You can't, fuck back in there. You can't come in here. And he'd be like this, right? He slept on the couch. Ed Sheeran was the latest. Ed Sheeran slept. Wow. Ed Sheeran, my new house. Ed Sheeran slept on my studio floor for 6 weeks.
2018.
They always get them young boys to sleep in their house for weeks at a time. Somebody sleeping on the studio floor. Man, come on, Jamie. We know he wasn't sleep on the studio floor. You got a big ass mansion, dog. The dude was sleeping in the bed with you or sleeping and having freak offs every weekend.
That video did get a little bit of buzz, but that video was re-uploaded in 2023 and went completely viral on this app as well as Twitter. Social media went completely feral seeing this video and immediately started speculating that Jamie Foxx must know quite a bit about Diddy that he has not shared with the public. And in May of 2023, 55-year-old Jamie Foxx was hospitalized for over a month for an undisclosed medical issue. Jamie Foxx's daughter alerted the public after he had been in the hospital for weeks that her father was awake and alert, but he would remain in the hospital for the time.
And that whole situation was very sketchy, especially with Corinne. And it was just a weird thing going on with him and his family at that time. And I still don't buy what they told me.
After being discharged from the hospital, Jamie Foxx received treatment at a rehab facility in Chicago for an extended period of time. In later interviews, Jamie Foxx has never shared what he was diagnosed with, but he did share that the condition that he experienced caused him to pass away at one point, but he was obviously and thankfully brought back. Many speculated that Jamie Foxx simply suffered from something like a stroke.
We don't know what the hell happened with Jamie. We still don't have any answers till this day. Remember last time we heard he was running off the set saying somebody was trying to unalive him. Then y'all forgot about they kept scamming him with fake jewelry and all that other stuff. And he had some things going on. They said the mob and It was some people that showed up on set and they had a bomb in the water in one of the scenes, and he fired all his staff. I think everybody forgot about the real Jamie Foxx story. They don't even bring none of that up no more. But it's all alleged. But let's continue.
But other people speculated that this could have been retaliation because of Jamie Foxx's reemerged videos of him speaking out against P. Diddy. Obviously, it is just speculation that P. Diddy had a hand in whatever health scare that Jamie Foxx went through, but I do find the timing of the reemerged video and him going into the hospital very suspicious. Part 7.
Man. There was a lot of suspicious activity surrounding Jamie Foxx. Let's get to the next one, y'all. We not done. Let's get to this next one, man. Let's get to this next one, man. Let's get to this next one. Who do y'all think is coming up now? Who do you think is coming up now? None other than
Person I'm going to include
Ashton.
on this list for now is Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher gang. I told y'all he got a lot of secrets about Diddy. I think he's the missing ingredient in the Diddy case.
And I know this might be a surprise to you guys, as I have vehemently spoken out against Ashton Kutcher and his deep-rooted hypocrisy, and all of that still stands. But I do find it very interesting, the similar health scare that was eerily similar to what Jamie Foxx went through. In 2020, longtime friend of P. Diddy and business associate of P. Diddy, Ashton Kutcher, suddenly lost his ability to walk and hear. Ashton shared in later interviews that he lost all of these abilities because he was diagnosed with a super rare form of vasculitis. Vasculitis is a condition that causes the blood vessels in your body to thicken and swell. Ashton has
See, I told y'all something happened with Ashton as well, just like everybody else who had some secrets on Diddy. Everybody who got tea on Diddy just gets sick or just passes away.
reported to now have had a full recovery from that vasculitis flare-up. I would love to hear someone who is in the medical field weigh in on this specific issue, as when I did my research on vasculitis, I only found very surface level information. As we know, Ashton Kutcher and P. Diddy were not only close friends, but they were business associates as well, both investing in the chat room Tiny Chat, which is very strange, as Ashton Kutcher is very outspoken about children and young people being victimized online by predatory people, simultaneously investing in an app that cultivates a space that make it very easy for dangerous people to have access to children. If you haven't seen my dive on Ashton Kutcher and P. Diddy's friendship, I highly recommend you check that out.
I'm telling you, him and Diddy, you're going to see some things that are going to come up about Diddy and Ashton Kutcher, man. That's not over, because Ashton Kutcher got some secrets on Diddy.
Lots of weird stuff. To wrap all of this up, obviously there are a lot of unanswered questions and a lot of speculation in this entire deep dive, but I simply cannot ignore the amount of casualties that seem to follow P. Diddy throughout his career. And I also cannot ignore how conveniently people disappear that could potentially be a liability to P. Diddy, or P. Diddy sees them as some sort of a rival. Is Diddy the Grim Reaper or the Angel of Death?
Who is Diddy? Who is Diddy, y'all? I don't know, man, but it seems like everything around this man is suspect.
Who's simply dripped out in designer? Or is he just a man who...
We got 14 bodies up here, and only a few of them are still breathing. It's 14 people up here, and not all of them are breathing. There's a lot of bodies around Diddy.
has the worst luck ever? I know what I think, but I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments. This is where I'm going to leave it at for now. If I have missed anyone, or you think of someone else that should have been on this list, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I love hearing what you guys have to add. As always, I encourage you guys to do your own research. Come to
Man. As you see right there, man. As you see right there, we did the deep dive on Corey Gamble and P. Diddy, and you see all the connections right there. Does anybody want to call and chop it up about anything you've seen in this? If not, it's all good. If you do, the link is floating in the chat, or I'll pin it to the top of the chat. It's going to be the StreamYard link. If you want to hit that StreamYard link, you got to hit that StreamYard link if you want to Have a conversation about anything you've seen on the content. Everybody seems to agree that Diddy did it. So we'll close that poll out right there. But if y'all want to chop it up, man, hit that StreamYard link, man. As you see, Diddy has silenced everybody. Diddy has silenced everybody around him. They either have mysteriously passed away, got mysteriously sick, or I don't know, man. It's just weird, man. It's a warlock. Diddy did it. He needs to tell on everybody worse than he is, because who busted his eyeballs open? They said, who voted no? I said, did he do it? Hell, 5% of the room said no, he didn't do it. 5% of the room said he didn't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's keep it a big buck. Let's keep it a big buck. You know what I'm talking about? They said pneumonia and blood issues. Yeah, they always get pneumonia. They get blood issues. They pass out, have a stroke, or die of natural causes when they're completely healthy. You know what I'm talking about? All the time. Keep it a big buck. They said Bieber got that face disorder that was just a flare up like 5 years ago. Who's this? Somebody named Nelson is calling in. I don't even know who that is, but it says your device is not connected, Nelson. So I'm not sure if it's your audio or video, but it says you're not connected. Anyway, let's continue. I don't know. It says Nelson Garcia. Well, I'm gonna kick you out and just call back in. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with your connection. But anyway, gang, what did y'all think about the deep dive on Diddy and Corey Gamble? It says, so why Corey Gamble still living? Because he connected to them people. I just got here. Did she mention Black Rob? That was a strange. Well, there's more people, but shit. To be honest, you can keep going on and on when it comes to Diddy. You could have put Shine in there. Could have put Black Rob. You could have put a Craig Mack in there. You could have put a lot of people still. It's still more, you know what I'm saying? That's not even all of the bodies Diddy is attached to. Hell, we'd be here till 12, 1 o'clock in the morning if we cover all the people that was connected to Diddy that something happened to. Hell, there's been more than that. Let's keep that a big buck. This is the last one in the room with ease. What? They said, oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Said Sway C. Diddy did everybody. Ellen played a huge part in unaliving Twitch. Oh, I already covered that. I did a Ellen series that I covered on this channel as well. So I already uncovered the Twitch story. It says Shine turned when he found out what was the purpose. Man, look, Shine didn't want to get into them freak offs. That's why Diddy just went on ahead and let him up out of there. Diddy set him up. He didn't want him flipping and telling what Diddy really had going on. He probably tried to clap Shine cheeks. He probably just got Shine up out the way because Shine didn't want to get down. Hell, he set Shine up badly. Said, where's making a band? Last time I checked, Freddie P was exposing Diddy. All of them people fell off from making a band. Ain't none of them people successful. I thought Ashton was weird when he was dating Demi Moore, but his ass is smart. He went straight to the send it. I'm mad at him. That ish bust your eyeballs, your brain, your heart. What the hell are you talking about? It's a hating ass Diddy. He said, I'm new here. Salute, Zachary. I appreciate you. Salute. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. We need all the people to subscribe, man. Hit the like button, subscribe. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Diddy is one of the handlers in the industry. He was Meek Mill's handler, French Montana's handler. Diddy likes to handle men and women in the industry. He likes to handle things. He likes to handle things. I'm just keeping it a big buck, gang. I'm just the one that's gonna keep it a buck, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth about what's going on in this industry. You can't fake this stuff, though. Allegedly, you can't. You cannot fake it. man, Ratchet Gang. I don't know. I can't call it, man. I cannot call it. It says Ashton was also part of Corey. It says subscribe, people. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe. I know Corey should be slim in the hips from all the running around he be doing. They said get the likes up, subscribe. Tamika, they made one album and disbanded. Day 26 did a longer run and man, yeah, they always fuck up the whole band. And remember, don't forget Danity Kane. Don't forget Danity Kane said he fondles men and women. Say he's a ball handler. They do love naked basketball. NDA are the soul snatchers. Let's keep it a big buck. They said, yeah. Who is this calling? Dion is calling in. Let's see if it's all right. There you go. What's good, Dion?
What's going on, boss?
What's good? What's good? Make sure you turn your live off in the background.
All right, man. I just finished watching. First of all, I'd like to say awesome show tonight, bro.
Salute.
Yeah, I just finished watching the TMZ Diddy documentary.
Oh, the Tubi one, right?
Yeah, the one on Tubi, man. It was very interesting.
Speaking of that, do y'all want to? We can watch that on Discord probably tomorrow. I don't know if y'all want to see that. Y'all want to watch that Diddy documentary on? But we're going to have to do it on Discord. We can't do it on here. Hell no, I'm not doing it on here. But Discord, we can do that on there. Let me know in the chat. We do that tomorrow or something, y'all.
Man,
Go ahead.
It was interesting to see what's his name, Stevie J up there. You know, defend him and everything. But just like you showed a picture of Diddy looking at I forgot to do it. He was looking at when you put the picture side by side. You know what I'm saying? I could tell that Stevie G had a little fear in his eyes too, you know what I'm saying, when they was asking questions. So he would make sure he, you know, use his words wisely, talking about you know what I'm saying, they're talking about, you know, how he feel about Diddy and everything. But I'll say this, man, like it's skeptical that Twitch, you know, Ellen and Diddy were real tight. So, you know, I believe in some articles about Ellen. It was like Twitch went to one of her parties and, you know, she had him to perform, you know, some sexual acts with a male. And I'm thinking that male could have probably been Diddy, you know what I'm saying? As tight as him and Ellen was, maybe, you know what I'm saying, Twitch maybe got drunk or something, you know what I'm saying, with them, and some you know, put him in the wrong position, and you know he probably wanted to expose her or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, and we never know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, shit, I think he connected in with everything, though. I don't put nothing past Diddy, and you can't forget about Jermaine Dupri. You can't forget about Chris Stokes. Can't forget about none of these people. They were all handlers, and they all messed up all them young boys in the industry. And if you look at all them young boys they messed up in the industry, look at them young boys today. Look at everybody. Look at Chris Cross. Look at all them people that they messed over back in the day, man.
Right. And like somebody was saying, we can't talk about, you know, the white counterparts, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and the other guys went through the same thing, but we got to talk about our community, our culture. And man, I would love to do a show with you, you know, maybe later on where we can expose the gospel industry. You know, salute to you, brother, for now being a part of, you know, the Christian family and everything. So maybe one day if you want to look into the gospel industry, man, the gospel music industry, you talking about some Diddy stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Just
boy.
hit me up on, we could just chop it up on we could put something together. I'll let you come up here and we could do a show. Hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. You know how to get in touch with me, man.
Yes, sir. I gotta reach out to you, brother. And you know, because once you look into that gospel industry, you be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? It would be amazing. Because stuff like that going on in the church.
If
And
the
it's even
gang want
worse.
to do it, we can do it. It's up to them. If they say yeah, we'll do it.
Yes, sir. Let's do that, bro. Let's expose the devil everywhere, man. Because you know, that's what we call to do, expose the devil. You know, you're a Christian now, so you look into the scripture, Ephesians 5:11. The Bible tells us to come out of darkness, but expose darkness, you know what I'm saying, that the world can see the light. So you keep doing your thing, gang.
Salute. I appreciate you, brother. Hit me up on Instagram or Facebook.
I gotta hit you on Facebook. What's your name on Facebook?
King Greg. You know, you got me on Facebook. KVNGGREG.
Okay.
No,
I'm gonna hit you.
I'm gonna put on screen. You can just screenshot it. Hold on. Let me put on screen. Hold on.
Yes, sir. Because if we can do a show next week, or you know, sometime soon coming up, talking about the gospel industry.
Look, that's my Facebook right there. That's my name on Facebook.
Okay, King Gray, I got you. KV. What? Why you put the V up in there, Doc?
Because I don't spell it like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm just different.
Dang, I like that, bro. That's what's up, man. We're gonna do this, man. We're gonna survive what's going on these social media streets. talking about the other cats, but we gotta take it back to the church too.
Let's get to it. If the gang say yeah, we doing it.
We own it, bro, because there's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of dark secrets in the gospel industry, Doc, and we gotta expose it.
Salute.
Salute, gang. Keep doing your thing.
Yes, sir. Should we expose the gospel industry? Should we expose the gospel industry? I'm gonna ask y'all that. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Do you want to maybe uncover this part of the game next? If y'all want to do it, let me know. I'm only gonna do it if the gang says yes. So that's my name on Facebook if y'all need my Facebook. But y'all could just read the bottom right there. You see, y'all can see my Facebook, my Instagram. My mods will get y'all up on it. Said that's a scary topic, but you know I'm not scared of anything. You know I will do it. You know I will do it. Y'all know I'll uncover any and everything. Do y'all want to? Let me get back to the polls. Let me see the polls. We 5 likes away from 1,000. Y'all get the likes up to 1,000. Come on, y'all, get the likes up. It looks like we about to go into the gospel industry, man. If we are gonna go into the gospel industry, y'all need to let me know. We only got 100 votes right now. I want more votes, man. Y'all act like y'all are too lazy to click buttons. Like it's literally right there. You just got to press one button, yes or no. I mean, come on. How lazy can you be? You can't click the like button. You can't click a vote button. Come on, man. Come on now. We hit 1K on the likes. Well, come on, let's get these votes up, man. It really don't take much to just this is an interactive channel, man. We like to be interactive over here. We like our audience to interact with us, and we like to interact with the audience. So come on, y'all. This is a different type of channel. Y'all just don't got to sit here and just act like you can't comment and act like you can't like them. Come on, man. Wake up. Wake up, y'all. Salute. Says good night. Good night to you. I appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the Instagram, the Ratchet TV. It's free. Get the likes up, gang. And you better listen to Kiki. Kiki says y'all better vote the fuck up. Pardon my French. 4 more people. Yeah, let's get there. Tap that like button, y'all. They are leading souls astray. Lolo, I believe you, Lolo. I believe you, Lolo. I think you right on the money, Lolo. Hit that like. Salute. They said, let's go, everyone. Vote on the poll. Yeah, tell them again. Ratchet, do you think Diddy had anything to do with Nipsey Hussle death? Weird how he restored his executive producer credit on the entire album after Nip's death. I don't know if he had something to do with it directly, but he definitely made sure he made some money off that shit. So, with that being said, maybe I wouldn't put it past him. 92% say they want to get into the gospel, but we only got 175 likes. I need at least 200, man, before it's telling. But I mean, I could obviously tell that y'all want to do it. Obviously, it looks like y'all want to do it. So I'll make sure that we get to that. Who is Kim Porter, goddaughter? The dresser went to work, got up. Hey, man. It says got some videos about Corey Gamble and the Kim Porter autopsy. IG wouldn't let me DM you. Well, my email address is ratchettv@gmail.com. You can go to my email address and send it to me. It's ratchettv@gmail.com. Ratchet, you said a cuss word. You need to give somebody a $5 membership. LOL, just kidding. All right, let's see. Let me try it. Let me try this. Somebody give somebody a membership, man. Can we get a gifted membership in here? Can we bless somebody in this building with one gifted membership? Can we bless somebody in here with one gifted membership? It could be the lowest one. Just give somebody give somebody a membership, man. Let's give a gift. Let's give a gift. They said, can somebody gift a membership? I'm gonna see. Let's see if we can get one gifted membership. Who would vote no? Somebody who obviously thinks R. Kelly should be free. Did y'all see Benzino get up there and basically campaign for R. Kelly? And look, it happened just like this. See, we got somebody blessed that quick. There you go. I appreciate you, boo. Oh shit, we got gifted memberships all around the board. So look, we just gifted 6 memberships just got gifted. We got Riri Jordan got a membership. Art Bruce got a membership. Revolutionary Bliss got a membership. Isha got a membership. Hitmon Lee got a membership. And it says Speedy Davis got a membership. Salute to all y'all. I appreciate you Who is that that sent the second one? Mary, I appreciate you for that 1. And Dainty and Pris, I appreciate you for that 5. Salute to both of y'all. Salute, salute, salute. Man. My gang is so nice. See? There you go. You wanted a membership around the way. We got 6 of them out there. So salute. We got 6 memberships out there, man. I ain't mad at that at all. We can get some more. That's a thank you for the gifted. Yeah, salute. Y'all if you get a membership, make sure y'all thank the person who gifted you. Make sure if you ever get a membership, you thank the person who gifted you, y'all. Let's not be rude in the chat. I see y'all doing saying thank you. I'm not saying y'all was rude. I'm just saying let's never be rude. If someone gifts you a membership and they spent their money to get you that membership, you better thank their ass. You know what I'm saying? You better. They said, but yeah, I said, God bless us all. Yeah, man, this is one of the best channels. If not, man, I think it's the best. Maybe I'm just being biased because it's us over here, but I think this is the best channel on YouTube, man. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I agree that this is the best channel on YouTube, man. I think that this definitely has potential to grow and be one of the hottest platforms in the world. I agree with that. Salute to Miss K Love Fields for that Tiny Thug membership. I appreciate you for grabbing that membership. I appreciate all y'all showing up and showing out tonight. Well, gang, we are going to be back tomorrow night. We probably gonna pop out during the day. We'll see how it plays out. We're gonna see how the day plays out. So is it pick me somebody, please? Well, if you gift the membership, it just comes randomly. So we can't pick who gets the membership. But all we can do is if it gets gifted, you either get it or you don't. But salute to the people who did get them. We're gonna jam some music here in a second, y'all. It's already been almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. It was a good show. I liked it. I think it was very informative. And hopefully the message gets out there. Hopefully y'all continue to hit that like button. But anyway, y'all know me. I need to get me something to eat. This show got messy tonight, man. The show got real messy. And we're going to continue to cover this. But we're actually going to get into the gospel side of things. It's looking like we're going to go over to the gospel side. I want y'all to keep voting on that poll. And we're going to figure out what we're going to do next. But maybe tomorrow we come back with a gospel episode. I don't know. Or the day after. We're going to see how it shapes up. I got to do some research. Y'all know I'm going to have to put a show together and do some research. But we will come back tomorrow night with more content. It doesn't stop here. Every night on Ratchet TV, you get something. Every night on Ratchet TV, you get something. Salute to who got that membership? Heaven Chapman for grabbing that Tiny Thug membership. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Y'all make sure to keep on liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you are not already. And y'all make sure to keep commenting after the video. Y'all get it. Y'all share the video, man, and stick around for the music. Y'all already know I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. This your boy Big Ratchet, Ratchet TV. Hey, I'm out, gang. Know what I'm talking about? We will be back tomorrow night, and we uncovering something else. Tune in for the next episode of Ratchet TV. I'm out, gang. Tone.
Put my pinky on the dresser. Feeling free, just like Elon bought the Tesla. You ain't got no motion, you can't stand up in my session. I said, Carisha, please, cause she too messy. Bitch, fuck my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. You wanted the game, you should've just said it. We would've blessed it. Should've just said that shit got messy. Smoking exotic shit with an exotic bitch. Thinking I'm bringing all kind of narcotics with me. Got guns on the table, I'm like, who fighting still? This bitch got past security, I'm like, who let her in? Let that broke bitch in, cause she too messy. The fuck them broke boys with? Get out my section. Get out my section. Pull the muscle, goddamn, too much flexing. Damn. Caught them in traffic on the accident, we pressing. Got them. Smoking Zaza every second, I be stretching. If they ain't tryna beat them, fuck it, won't you stretch them? Do that. They wipe their nose for that tissue, God bless them. Wipe it. I dropped the 4 perp, I call that shit Chris Webber. Drink. They wipe their nose for that tissue, God bless them. Wipe it. I dropped the 4 perp, I call that shit Chris Webber. Drink. I'm the honcho, bitch, I'm about my cheddar. Little hoe keep going outside, little bitch do better. Bitch. She want me to hit it, put my blicky on the dresser. Feeling free, just like Elon bought the Tesla. You ain't got no motion, you can't stand up in my session. I said, Carisha, please, cause she too messy. Bitch, fuck my dog behind my back, but shit got messy.
Take off running, that's the folks. Told mama I ain't with the starving shit no more. You ain't gotta ask me, hell yeah, I'm selling dope. That little nigga around the corner got it for the low. You ain't gotta ask me, hell yeah, I smash your hoe. All around the globe, rock a lot of gold. I call your bitch green like Shorty, cause that bitch I'm gold. I call all your niggas pussy, cause all y'all some hoes. She looked me up and down and she said, what the fuck are those? Fucked her on the top floor, now she lounging in my robe. I can't trust a nigga, cause that's just the way it go. I can't fuck with you, little nigga, I heard that you told. Got a ghetto East Oakland bitch, I call her Keisha Cole. Long hair, she don't care. Extended clips, hollow tips, fast motor, marijuana odor. High roller, bitches say he bipolar. Rich nigga, bad bitches. You can't tell me shit, I don't listen. Money counter, lot of hundred. Me and the blunt bitch just smoked the whole onion. What you doing? Me and my white bitch just smoked the whole zip. Too much ice on me, damn I gave the bitch the chips. Found out that he wasn't real, this shit bought me the tips. Found out her booty wasn't real and I didn't give a damn. What's that on your back? Girl, that thing look like a ham. She said she get it from her mama, I said bitch you lying. $100 for my time, they like how I shine. Hey! Long hair, she don't care. Extended clips, hollow tips, fast motor, marijuana odor. High roller, bitches say he bipolar. Rich nigga, bad bitches. You can't tell me shit, I don't listen. Money counter, lot of hundred. Me and the blunt bitch just smoked the whole onion.
I was slapping shit. Man, I've been a savage before 21. Riding with a baddie and she 21. I used to ride around with about 21s. Now I see them strippers throw them 21s. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. With this do-rag and this beanie like I'm Iverson. Yeah. You niggas play all day. I made a lane, y'all want the drip and I watched all y'all take. I played the game, I got rich and I watched all y'all hate. Just apologize ahead of time before I let it fly in y'all face. We'll turn this bitch into Columbine cause the gang not far away. And we know where y'all stay. So let's keep it gangster, why fight when I could just smoke out where you lay. Hey, she wanna crash at my crib tonight, but she leave lotion in that stupid shit my bitch gon' find. I hit that bitch with a ratchet gang beanie on. I'm not a simp, I only fed that whole Cinnabon. A lot of niggas like to talk, but they just in the way. But I can't argue with no niggas who not in the game. You know I'm Black Panther, bitch. When I started rapping, I was slapping shit. Man, I've been a savage before 21. Riding with a baddie and she 21. I used to ride around with about 21s. Now I see them strippers throw them 21s. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. With this do-rag and this beanie like I'm Iverson. Yeah. They used to try to leave me out the flyers for the shows. Now they tryna sign Ratchet Gang to HBO. Bottles of Patron get delivered to my hoes. I put it in the air, you know that weed is my cologne. Phoenix never cold, no we not on the beach. I'm at a lake house with a hoe. And knowing she a thotty, I'ma call up 2 more. And they all going crazy with them pals of green gold. And they just had 2 lines and they just did 15 more. And now they in the field and on their knees like Tebow, but that's the price of fame. So we both in the field, but you don't never play. Look, I'm a coach, you a player, boy, get out the game. You know I'm Black Panther, bitch. When I started rapping, I was slapping shit. Man, I've been a savage before 21. Riding with a baddie and she 21. I used to ride around with about 21s. Now I see them strippers throw them 21s. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. With this do-rag and this beanie like I'm Iverson. Yeah, the Black Panther, bitch. When I started rapping, I was slapping shit. Man, I've been a savage before 21. Riding with a baddie and she 21. I used to ride around with about 21s. Now I see them strippers throw them 21s. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. With this do-rag and this beanie like I'm Iverson. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, live in this motherfucker. Sit back and vibe. That's another DJ Bentley exclusive.
And you know how we do it on the west side.
You know, bitch. You gon' hit your ass up.
How shall I plead? Forever thugging on a quest to get G's, running from enemies. Ever since the days of a siege, I'm under pressure. The stressor had me drinking, thinking niggas after me. Much too paranoid to blink. Wonder why the police don't wanna see me stacking G's. They after a player, but I won't let them capture me. I gotta thank the Lord for the weed and the nicotine. I can't sleep, close my eyes and see wicked things. I keep my pistol by my bedside, one in the chamber, preoccupied with homicide. My life's in danger, rolling down the 4-5. Beware strangers, hand on my 45. That's what the fame does. I'm probably wrong, but I'll never know it till I'm gone. From out the gutter where the jealous motherfuckers roam. Pass the weed, let that Hennessy get to me before the penitentiary. Let's get it on.
Like 11 cop back, niggas better duck down.
Yeah, niggas.
Fuck the police.
Can't fuck with us. Fuck with us.
Representing Uptown like 11 cop back, niggas better duck down.
Niggas. Right.
Pass the weed, let that Hennessy get to me before the penitentiary. Let's get it on.
Niggas know who's the mind blower, the weed grower. Have you seeing doubles like Noah? The rhyme flower, B.I.G. Top notch with the Glock, check your pockets and your sockets. Just the way my pops taught me when I throw the drop, check them thoroughly. The bastard might spin around and try to bury me, and dead men don't make no moves. While I'm swinging in the hood, I don't fake no moves, alright? Reminiscing on my swinger days when I drove a caddy and my big sported finger waves. Yeah, she had the Gucci boots, I had some Gucci suits. Oshkosh, Bagash, Coca-Cola, looking real cute. Junior Mafia representing Bucktown, Mac 11 cop back, niggas better duck down. Face down, I know the routine, the cream, earrings, you know the drama Biggie bring. Let's get it on. Mac 11 cop back, niggas better duck down.
Yeah, niggas. Fuck the police. Can't fuck with us. Fuck with us.
Representing Bucktown, Mac 11 cop back, niggas better duck down.
Niggas.
Right. Pass the weed, let that Hennessy get to me before the penitentiary.
I want.
could see is you. There's dime pieces in this play, but you came through and took the cake. 'Cause I know what I like, and I know what I want, and I know how to get it. Let me in the world. I see what I like, and I know what I want, and I know how to get it. Let me prove it to you one-on-one. Can I take you home, girl? Can I take you home, girl? Get you all alone, girl. Get you all alone, girl. Do you like I want to? Kiss you like I want to. Kiss it like I want to. Can I take you home, girl? Get you all alone, girl. Get you all alone, girl. Do you like I want to? Kiss you like I want to, and love you like I want to. I'm staring at you eye to eye. I'm nothing like these other guys. Let me drop this on your mind. I'm not here to waste your time, 'cause I know